Hello everyone, and let me unmute the desktop audio because there we go. Desktop audio is unmuted. Hello everyone. How is everybody doing after 2 weeks off?
Good.
Yay. Good-ish. All right, that's a
I
thing
just bought a
that we
bunch of
have.
magic cards, so that's good.
So,
That's
what
always
kind
good.
of magic cards did you buy? Because we can set the stage for our next campaign.
Strixhaven magic card.
So, there's your announcement. It looks like our next campaign is going to be a Strixhaven campaign, and we will all be playing students and wizards and teachers at not a Hogwarts academy.
Not a Hogwarts Academy.
Like not a pirate, not a Hogwarts academy. So,
Awesome.
welcome everybody. It is great to be back after 2 weeks off. I had a wonderful trip. I'll tell everybody about that later. But I am your host, DM Esquire for Storm King's Thunder, and let us go around the table. I'm going to start with Clover B. Hi, I'm Clover B. I'm not here tonight, and I am playing Menredin, the Triton Warlock. Yeah, Clover could not join us this evening. Hopefully she feels better, and maybe she'll join us a little later. Yeah. Piranha, you're muted. To start off the night.
I immediately was like, hello. Am I unmuted? Nope, I'm not. Okay. Yep, there we are. Hi, I'm Piranha. I am Ella Darling, actually, and my character is Piranha. I know the difference between the two. Piranha is a half-elf ranger who likes to set shit on fire, has very poor impulse control, really likes hanging out with chefs, and is sort of a hometown hero, just really, just one of the good ones, you just can't help but love that old trickstery girl with the weird cat thing pet on her shoulder.
That's terrible.
I don't know, man. She's chaotic good. Like, that's fine.
She's chaotic.
Do you think so?
She's pretty chaotic.
I think she's chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Oh, where did she go astray?
On that note, let's talk to our creepiest party member, Star Cells.
Aww.
I am Star Cells. I play Shazara, the creepiest member of the party. Shazara is an Aasimar warlock, dealing with a lot of existential crises, dying, coming back to life, getting progressively creepier, trying to figure out what happened, and yet still finds the time and energy to travel around the world with her illustrious companions and find libraries everywhere she can and avoid stupid people whenever possible, or at least make them feel bad about themselves.
It's my goal.
Delphine.
I play Delphine, the lovable royal rogue who has left home to adventure elsewhere. She's not on the outs with her family. They have a great relationship. She just really isn't into the whole royal scene other than the shopping. She has a minor obsession with shoes. And she's out here trying to save the world with them, one shoe at a time.
All right, Senzin.
So this is what I really look like. So I am Senzin, the lovable do-gooder paladin dragonborn with the aviators, the badge, and a big sword, which hopefully I'll get to use tonight.
Piranha sure hope so.
I'm not sharing a room with them if we have to stay at an inn tonight.
Not even 5 minutes in,
You
y'all.
know it's never gonna happen. That's the fun of it. I'm like a
It's-
dog chasing my tail.
Is it
Moonlighting in season 3. That's all I have to say. It's never going to be moonlighting in season 3. Yeah.
Who knows?
And last but certainly not least, I am your host, DM Esquire, and I play all of the ridiculous people that they're going to meet tonight. Or, as the ominous title suggests, an old friend. Yes.
Dun, dun,
Shit,
dun.
I don't remember what we did last session.
Why don't I
certainly
do
don't remember
this?
any of our old friends.
Man,
So-
I don't even know. I wouldn't hear the two.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember what the hell happened last time? Sensei.
Last time I was here, there was like an oracle and shit. People ask questions. That's the last
There
thing I-
were 3 dragons. It was very traumatizing. 3 chromatic dragons. Blue, white, and red mentioned at least. We ran into our buddy of the blood gem, and he had, what was his name?
Sirac of Suzail.
Yes, Sirac, and he had joined up with some red dragon like cultists. Yes, on a zeppelin. You know.
By the way, you guys were on an
that's
airship last we met.
floating around, and they picked us up and gave us a ride. And a green dragon flew up to us and blew poison in my face. So I blew lightning bolts in his, and
Woohoo.
we had a fight.
Damn. They brought poison to a lightning fight.
I'm a really deep sleeper. I guess I slept through all that.
You threw shoes.
I
Delphine-
threw shoes. Well,
Delphine threw shoes.
as long as I had my shoomerang going on, that's
Well,
okay.
and we also went down into the Oracle, right?
That was the
Was
game
it-
before
or was
last.
that was the game
before?
before.
Okay.
That's the one that I remember because that's when I was here.
Okay.
When we
cool.
last left our characters, when we last saw them, you had just landed, and here I will show you. Your airship had landed off in one of the valleys in the basically middle back of the picture.
It's Elsa's castle.
Well, actually, what it is that is the town of Parnast at night in the winter, and the castle on the right is Zephyros' castle, but it's been fortified with a whole bunch of other ice structures. If you remember your friend Zephyros, the cloud giant, who gave you a ride from Nightstone to the Frozen North, where you became the heroes of Bryn Shander. So Zephyros' tower seems to have landed here at Parnast.
Man,
You,
I was looking forward to meeting Olaf too, but I guess the giant friend will work.
So your airship is landed in one of the valleys, and you had made your way halfway across the ice when you decided perhaps you would not try to infiltrate Zephyros' tower 5 minutes before we were going to end the last game.
Fair. I mean, that makes sense.
Wait, what didn't we do?
So you made your way
I was
halfway
there
across the
last.
frozen river, and then decided perhaps it's not a good idea to start infiltrating a castle 5 minutes before we're going to end the game.
Ah, okay. And why were we going to infiltrate the castle? I thought he was our friend.
Yeah, that's a good question. Oh no, because it's covered in ice or something, so
I mean,
it
are we
looks like
storming the castle, or
If you remember,
Castle.
the Oracle told you to go to the town of Parnast. And lo and behold,
Yeah, I
when you
remember that.
arrived, you find Zephyros' tower, fortified for war, on the other side of the river from you. And that's where we left off last time.
Well, I stormed the stream about 15 minutes before it ended because my friend went to bed, so I caught very little of the end of it, and might as well not have.
awesome.
So why don't we say, I'm going to retcon that last 5 minutes where you got off the airship and tried to make it across the ice before, we knew it wasn't going to happen. So you are on the airship in the valley a little bit to the north of Parnast. Dee Dee and Ranzit are arguing over something below decks, and it is up to you to decide what to do next. Menardin is with you. She will be very silent this evening. And I'll talk like this every now and again and cast a lightning bolt.
Oh, you sweet
Oh,
thing.
that's great.
I love you so much. Just happy you're here. Yeah, so we need to get off the ship to the castle stealthily, or I mean, I feel like they probably know we're here, right?
It's a big
Airship.
ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Secret.
It's up to you guys. What do you want to do? You can, no one saw you land. If you remember, you were clothed in fog from someone's pass without trace spell, or someone's, I think it was Menredin's spell that allowed you to have the airship cloaked in fog as it was landing.
Hold up. Did you throw that that tight new little, I don't know, was it a spell?
Yes, that is a part of your character sheet now.
Okay. Pass without trace. Ooh. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm. All right.
Imagine
see.
that it's useful for tonight's game.
Crazy. It's almost like the DM picked it out for me. How big is this airship?
I don't think we can pass without trace an airship.
You can.
Yeah, I don't think we
I
can either.
allowed it for story purposes, but if you're trying to land an airship in the middle of Zephyros's fortified tower, that ain't gonna fly.
Ah.
All right.
Let me bring up the map scene, and you noticed when you landed, if you remember from last time, Piranha inhabited the body of the Trixie and went and did some exploration. And she found that there were, if you look at the map, there were 2 lower entrances, a higher entrance, and what looked like a courtyard way up at the top with 3 entrances and a drawbridge. So you can try to make your way into the castle through one of these lower entrances, try to go in through one of the higher ones. You decide what you want to do and just ask me about it. That's what the castle looks like from the side.
Okay.
Do we have any indication if Zephyros is there?
Nope.
Like, I thought he was our friend. Why don't we just knock on the door? Unless I forgot something.
No, I think I'm pretty sure we're tight.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the old friend.
friends.
If that's the old friend, that could be cool.
I would like
far
to.
be it for me to come up with a simple plan, like knocking on the door, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
out of character.
yeah.
Do we?
I would
Johnny,
like
the other
everyone to give me an
Johnny-
insight check.
But can't I? Okay.
PJ, was there something you wanted to ask?
Is there anything else besides inside?
Oh, insight is terrible. Oh, okay. I'll take
I
that.
Terrible.
critted. I
Terrible skill.
critted.
I got a
Oh,
19.
shit,
Oh,
I
you
accidentally
critted.
rolled
Very
it
cool.
twice. I didn't mean to. No, I critted. I got a 1. I accidentally rolled it a second time.
That's
I don't
okay.
imagine. Wait, am I in favorite terrain? Would that count?
No.
You know,
But-
I got a 4, so I'm not insightful.
It looks like Senzin and Delphine have a little sidebar, and note this place looks like it's being fortified for war. Maybe walking right up to the front door might not be the best idea.
That's fair.
You can try, certainly, but you guys are wise enough and smart enough to know that there's something weird going on here. It's not the same. The castle has been, there's 3 or 4 new castles. It looks like there's ballista on the walls. It is not the friendly castle with the little wizard cap on it, even though that is, smack dab in the middle of it all.
So could I possibly hide in shadows and go get closer and see if we can determine if it's our giant friend just preparing for war or if someone's jacked his castle? Or do we just
Yes.
assume someone's jacked his castle?
Tell me what you want to do. Tell me how you're going to do it. This is right up Delphine's alley. I mean, this is what Delphine does.
That's sort of my thought. All right, so I rolled a 20 on my stealth check, which gives me a 28.
All right.
It's a natural 20.
You're pretty sure, not even your friends saw you after you jumped over the side of the airship.
So I'm just gonna jump down and do my thing and try to see what I can see. Use my ears and my eyes and try to scout for information to bring back to the
All
party.
right. Are you in the Owlbear Rodeo?
I can be.
I just want you to, draw on the map where you're going to start first. Or just tell me. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places I've circled.
There we go.
So what do you want to do first?
On it, still loading. Well, I mean, I presume I can't start with the top. So
I mean, if you wanted to try to make, I'd probably make you roll again if you're trying to go through, like, you know, the closed drawbridge. You'd have to try to climb over it. Like, at the top, in the very center here, hold on. I will get a different color, and I'll just draw on the map myself.
All right. Well, I can now see Albay Rodeo, or at least some section of it. Part of it's grayed out. Is that supposed to be that way?
Yeah, because that's the map of the castle inside.
Totally fine.
Why don't you go ahead and grab hit the little painter's brush. It's like the fourth one down there on the right.
Got it.
And show me where you want to start. Just make a little circle.
Okay, I'm a little confused on where the front door is, to be honest.
So you are looking at it, that's the side view from across the river. You're walking across the river, and as you approach it, you can see on this mountainside, or this, what looks to be a huge glacial iceberg that's sitting here in the mountain range.
Can you put an X on where I'm walking to, or like where I would be entering the area? Because this picture confuses me.
It's a side view, and you're walking up towards it. Those are paths up the mountain.
So this is a path up the mountain right here?
Does side view make sense? It's just...
Yes, that is correct.
Putting the side view, like contextualizing the side view with the overhead view is very confusing. Like,
yeah,
I know.
Where is that on the map? Is that the little
Someone should have thought this
guy?
Where the
There's
hell
a
is the front door? Like, what is all this?
All right.
Yeah, what's the mess of, like...
What are you doing to my map?
I said, what's all this? And I scribbled on it. Now I don't know how to get rid of it, okay?
I got it. Oh,
I did it.
There you go. All right, so look. Let me draw here. I'm going to choose a different color. I'll choose green.
Everybody on our screen watching
It's
us
okay.
doodle and argue over this stupid map.
Okay, this first one down, these two down here are cave entrances. So there's caves that go into that enter the mountain there, where the green ones. Okay, then there appears to be a cave entrance, a larger cave entrance further up. At the top, you can see over the wall there are some archways here. It looks like some sort of, maybe a flying creature might enter from there, or exit from there. Okay. And then this is the main drawbridge that is closed. And there looks to be a small door over here, but you don't see a way to get to it.
So,
when you talk to us, do you ever feel like you're teaching remedial D&D?
Probably.
Certainly not.
Uh-huh. So, like, where, what was there before? Like, 'cause all this underground stuff wasn't there before, right? So, like, the castle's sitting on top of...
Yeah, the only thing, literally, the only thing that you know is this. This one tower is Zephyros' tower. Everything else is new.
Okay, I got it.
Wait, which one is...
How the hell do we even know that's his tower?
Because,
oh, okay, I see it now.
Because it is wearing a jaunty wizard's hat on top.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm looking at it in
so
Twitch and not...
I wanna like kind of sneak up this path here, and I guess go up this way because I want to try to get to Zephyros' tower.
All right. So, are you trying? As you get towards that, to the top there, you're making your way up. It's an icy path at night, but you're fine. You are ridiculously dexterous. I'm not even gonna make you check. The DC is probably higher than your, bonus. Or sorry, your bonus is probably higher than the DC anyway. You notice that it sort of ends, and there is a blank space, a chasm about 40 or 50 feet wide, before you see a small plaza with 3 huge archways. And there are gouges in the stone in that plaza. Something large landed there. Or several somethings large landed there.
They're like dragon caves or something. Okay, so... And the drawbridge is closed, right?
The drawbridge is closed.
Can I, like, climb up this way?
Show me where you want to be. It is...
In this tower?
It is ice. If you try to leave the path, there's going to be some severe... It is literally an iceberg you are on right now. So there will be some checks. If you would like to try that, we can do it. But I'm warning you in advance. You're going to be trying to climb sheer ice.
Right, I understand that I'm climbing sheer ice, but I do also have pittons and stuff in my
Sure.
gear.
Sure.
So I'm...
It is magical ice.
Oh, okay. Does
But
that
I-
mean that my pittance won't work?
It means the pittance will work, but things I can't tell you about. So there will be.
Okay. Well, do I see anything useful right now? How's that?
Let me tell you. Let's see. Things that will be useful to you. We noticed the gouges in the plaza. You notice that there are very large footprints in the snow going and coming from the drawbridge. So they are most likely giants or large, certainly larger than humanoids. There are some also very small ones that are smaller than normal humanoids. At this one here, let me get another color, actually. I'll go outside. At this one right here in the middle, there's a warm wind coming out of the tunnel. And at these two at the bottom, you hear the dripping of water from inside.
Okay. Cool. So can I go from where I'm at to where the 3 caverny things are and climb up that wall instead? Or is it just as bad?
I mean, remember, there's a 50-foot gap, so you'd have to find a way to get across that gap from where it stopped to those 3 arches in the wall in the little plaza.
Could I jump and then feather fall down there?
You want to try doing it?
I didn't say that. I said, could I?
You may be able to if you can get high enough on the right-hand side there where your purple line is. If you can get yourself high enough up the mountain and try to do a running leap. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
All right. I am here for you.
All right. What do I have to roll?
Give me let's see, hold on, let me flip over here.
Like an acrobatics check or something?
Give me an acrobatics check for climbing the icy wall.
Do I have any inspiration?
I believe everybody has one that was given to them last week.
I should have at least one.
You have 2 right now.
I'm gonna use one.
I thought you might, because that roll of 7 was not good.
That is not okay. All right, I have to use another one because I don't want
Nope,
die.
only once on a roll.
Really? I didn't know
Yep.
that.
Yep.
I rolled a 23 that time too. That's sad.
So you are. Give
I
me
just
give me. Ooh. All right, you are sliding down this ice wall.
Okay,
back
but my
onto the
next
path.
acrobatics check is a 23, so I at least catch myself.
Tell you what, give me a stealth check at disadvantage. You are scrabbling on the ice. There are pittons flying. You manage to catch a pitton before it goes flying and tumbling down onto the path below and clanging down the mountain.
Yeah, both my stealth checks were pretty good. So.
Yep.
Well, crap. All right, fine. So I will go back down the mountain. And oh, do I hear or see anybody coming up the mountain or
No, it's. I
heading?
mean, it's midnight. You know, it's midnight, 1 a.m, so it's dead quiet. It looks like everyone's asleep.
Can
Perhaps
I
a
want to peek?
pitton jangling down the mountain might have woke people up, but right now everyone appears to be
I
asleep.
caught it. All right. Well, I guess I go back. And can I peer into like this cave in the middle, the one that seemed warm or whatever?
Sure.
What's in there?
It is a tunnel that leads into the mountain, into the darkness. If you want to go in, you can go in, but you can't see anything. It's longer than your dark vision extends.
Well, I don't feel like I found anything useful, but I guess I'll go back to the party.
I mean, if you want to go into one of those, you may.
Well, what I really want is to get to the tower, and I can't figure out how to do that if the drawbridge is closed, and there's no way to go around it. Oh, what about, I want to go to this little door. Can I get there?
So that one on the far right, it looks a lot like the plaza on the left-hand side. There's a huge gap. There's no way to get there. It looks like if you actually, you can see pretty close, and there looks like there's some claw marks in the ice on the very small balcony in front of that door.
Some kind of aviaries, whether they're for dragons or smaller things, I'm guessing. Alright, so I guess I'll just return to my fellow people and tell them everything I saw for what that's worth. Maybe we should... As to say, I suggest that perhaps we should check out the town and see... Because it wasn't there a town over to the left?
There is
or-
a town, yep.
Maybe we should see what the town says. Some of the townsfolk say.
So there is the town of Parnast. I'll move all your characters off since you're not there, but that's what it looks like. It's covered in snow. If you want to do anything,
Oh, it's a cute little Hallmark village.
yeah.
I mean, it's midnight.
I know, it's, there doesn't appear to be much going on. You can tell from the deck of the airship as you were approaching. There's obviously an inn. There's smoke coming up from the chimney of the inn, and you can see some lights coming out from the inn. But other than that, it's
I'm
pretty
going to
quiet.
recommend we go to the inn and get some rest and food and maybe see if there's anybody to talk to there.
All right, let's say you make your way back to the airship, and your friends are anxiously awaiting your arrival, and they're happy to see you because you are not dead.
Hell, I am not dead.
Yay!
So I'm not sure what's going on over there, but it feels like some sort of gathering of a variety of different giants. I didn't actually see anybody to confirm that, but there are some pretty massive cave tunnels that could easily be lived in by, I don't know, dragons. I'm afraid I don't have any way to confirm whether our friend is indeed in there or perhaps being held captive. But I don't think we should just waltz up in there. I would recommend that we go to the adjacent town and perhaps get a room at the inn and see what we can find for information while we're there.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, sounds like
Yeah.
a reasonable plan.
I agree.
Menardin agrees.
Yay! Oh, she's okay.
Me too. I'm
Well,
sure
if you
she's
couldn't
fine.
get in there, Menardin and I definitely are not going to scale that mount.
It's very icy. I did make some efforts to, climb the ice, but luck was not with me today. I
Okay.
should have changed my shoes first.
I'm just picturing.
Aw.
I'm picturing the elven princess climbing climbing the icy paths in her high-heeled boomerang shoes.
My high heel boomerang shoes should have helped me because they themselves act like kittens. I'm just saying.
Yeah. All right, who's going to the village?
I'm down to go to the village.
Let's do it. Village.
I think we all want to rest, too.
Real quick. How can Piranha begin to source a sourdough starter?
Oh god.
Oh God.
Can I digitize sourdough starter?
No, there has to be
No.
something. Like you could, but it wouldn't actually exist.
I
Oh,
want
that's-
to.
You would just
This
be
is
pretend
like-
sourdough.
So let me tell you. We can do this. Maybe it can be a conversation you have with the bartender or someone in town.
I like it.
I mean, technically, sourdough is just made of spores, yeast spores in the air. I mean, couldn't we just channel them somehow? This isn't
you'd
gonna
like.
help us get into the castle at all, is it?
No, it's not.
Because you know what? A good loaf of bread, some good conversation, some camaraderie will open many more doors than your fucking swords will. I'll tell you that much.
Menardin actually
That's
speaks up
true.
and says, "Huh, I wonder if they buy provisions from the town."
No, that's a good
Ah.
We could go to the local general store and see what they have to say, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. I like that. It's a good plan. But first, let's go to the inn and sleep because we need to cycle through a little bit because we got here too late at night. And I hate when that happens in a video game. You gotta go, just snooze for a bit.
No, you're absolutely right. We should definitely go to the inn and drink a little bit.
Yeah, let's do some drinking and some listening and some sleeping, and then we can hit the general store first thing in the morning.
You can always you can always sleep in the airship. Like Ranzit and Dee Dee offer, we'll be here. We'll wait for you. We've been directed by our great Lord Clouth to follow your orders. So.
All right, cool. So let's go to the. Well, do you want to go to the? Let's go to the. See, I mean, it's only midnight. There's gonna be people at the bar, right?
They're gonna be open for at least 2 more hours. Let's go.
All right, so we're gonna go to the bar, and then we'll come back and sleep on the airship if we can make it there.
Okay. So you hop down onto the ship, you crunch into the snow, and as you're walking towards the village, you see there are several dozen houses. It's got a small square. There's buildings that include a tavern, a stable. There is indeed a shrine. The shrine looks like it is a shrine to the Triumvirates, so Senzin may be right at home.
How far away from the inn that we're going to? How far is this from the inn?
The shrine from the inn, it's a couple of blocks down, maybe even a block and a half down, not even. And we're not talking city blocks.
Super close.
These are kind of ramshackle streets. It's not a well-planned city or anything. This is obviously a frontier town that just sort of grew a little bit bigger.
All right. How cold is it outside?
It is winter. It is pretty cold. It's not.
Is the Arctic, you would say?
This is actually probably forest for you, but it is covered in snow. So it is both of your favorite terrain.
Both of mine. Okay. Piranha, as we walk past this shrine, Piranha turns to Senzin just to see if he's gonna stop and kneel in prayer, and if he does, then Piranha's gonna throw her cloak over Senzin because she knows it's not gonna be a brief discussion. Senzin, you
I will pray in the morning.
got you. Okay. Just looking out.
It's fine.
Piranha.
Okay. All right. So you're going. There is a building that has a yellow tankard hanging out in front of it, and oddly enough, it is called the Yellow Tankard. This is indeed a bar.
What an original name.
Right? Are we entering?
Yes.
Yes,
Sure.
let's do it. Let's go in.
Yeah. I think I just went to the Yellow Rose last week.
All right. You walk in, and it is warm. I'll say that for it. It is short on cheer. Conversation is negligible here, and all eyes turn in your direction. A tall, heavy-set man with huge mutton chop sideburns steps forward and says, "What can I get you travelers?"
Sounds like
I want to roll investigation or perception. I want to just take the temperature of the room. Who's here? How many people? What are we working with? What do I roll?
Give me everyone. I think you should probably all check for perception.
Well,
I can see things. 22.
is this technically my favorite
Oh my
terrain?
gosh.
I don't know that it
Really
matters
sick.
for this.
Shazar's really tired, apparently.
So let's see. Senzin, Shazara, and Piranha just sort of look at a table and get ready to sit down. And Dauphine and anybody else? Oh, I should probably roll for Menredin. Dauphine
Yes?
realizes there's something off here. She can't quite put her finger on it, but this isn't normal, you know? People should be speaking, whatever. There's just no conversation.
That's what she said when we first came in.
People are hunched over their food and their drink. They're not talking to one another.
So, that's what she said when we first came in. So I would like to approach the barkeep and say, "Is everything okay here? It seems like we're having a funeral rather than a late night."
Oh, it's just a late night. What can I get you some food or drink? Everybody's just very
yeah.
tired.
I would love to have some food and a drink, and I'd also love to know why there's like an ice palace right outside your town. Is that normal? Was that
Well,
always
it
there?
landed
It
here.
wasn't always there, has it been?
So no, it landed here several months ago, and I don't know. They've been good for the economy of the town. They've been buying lots of our supplies, and yeah,
Wonderful.
we've made some good money here.
Nice. Well, that's good.
Speaking of making some good money, what can I get you?
What does the chef recommend?
What is the best wine and whatever your best food is?
We have stew and we have ale.
Oh,
Stew sounds lovely. I'm cold.
stew sounds great. Let's have
Great,
it.
I'll send the
Sounds
pot
good.
boy out.
Wait, out of character, are there other options other than the stew and ale?
Absolutely not. Nope. You
So
look
why
around
did
and
he
Stew
ask?
or ale?
Why did he ask then?
That's a
Are
good
you-
question.
are you asking him that?
No, I specifically said out of character because I'm not saying that in character. Which is why I said out of character, because I'm not gonna sass my man like that. I'm just saying.
Well, I
in his
will.
head-
I'm gonna be like, so just a point. If you want some sales pointers, if you only actually have two things, maybe don't even ask people what they want. Just be like, hey, would you like some stew or maybe some ale? Just a thought.
Yeah, it's efficient. It's efficient. And if you can be anything, you should be efficient.
Point taken.
Mm.
And as he walks away, he just yells, "Pot boy!" And a young, maybe 11, 12-year-old boy comes out of the kitchen with a big, huge pot of stew, comes over and puts some plates down in front of you and just glop, 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 glop in all of your bowls and says, "I'll be back with the ale in a minute."
Thanks.
I
kiddo.
really could do with some Nana toppings about now.
I was about to ask, do we have any left? Is there any like super stale ass Nana Toppins? And I was like, can I take one of my
I'm gonna
pockets?
say no
I
at this
wait
point.
I wait until Piranha's not looking and I empty my bowl into her.
He comes back
Is
out.
there?
The
Oh,
boy
sorry, go
comes
ahead.
back out with, he's got 5 mugs and he sets them down in front of you and says, "Okay, did you pay for that yet? That'll be 1, 2, 3, 3 gold pieces for everything."
Wow, for some shitty stew and ale? I don't say that. Yeah, I give him his money. I pay him.
He picks up the 3 gold pieces and walks away.
And give him a tip of some kind, like half a gold piece.
Okay.
Obviously not an actual half a gold piece, but the equivalent in other silver.
Here, crack.
Franny looks down at her bowl that's now extra full and just kind of like, just gives Dusty a little like friendly, like, "Oh, thanks, babe."
It's all for you.
It's not terrible. It's not great. It's serviceable.
Oh, this is absolutely divine. In fact, this is phenomenal.
It smells lovely.
May I please give my compliments to the chef?
Who are you telling?
The
Anyone
barkeep
who I can fucking talk to. Anyone who seems like they might get me an audience with the chef.
Yeah, what kind of people are these? Are they anybody's looking at us or
No one. Actually, you know what? Give me another perception check. Sorry, guys. I know some of you guys are bad at it and don't like it.
Jesus Christ! No,
I like
no.
expecting an
Fuck
insight
this.
check.
Fuck this. I'm refreshing. I'm on a 1 streak
Yeah.
and I do not.
17.
I will not.
Oddly enough,
20. Dirty 20.
did you blow another thingy for that?
No, she
I-
refreshed because her dice were stuck.
Oh,
and kept
all
rolling
right,
the
fine.
same thing.
Yeah.
Piranha and Shazara, there's a gentleman, he's sitting over in the corner and he's looking at you out of the corner of his eye, like nodding, trying to get your attention. But he's obviously trying to do it very clandestinely.
I look at Piranha just like, you seeing this?
I make eye contact with you and I give you, in whatever manner I possibly can, the signal no.
Maybe he has information.
I'm gonna handle this. This one's on me. You take 5. You take 5, kid. That's what my eyes are saying to you. And in fact,
You
Hey,
you got this, Piranha.
would you mind, babe? Would you mind getting me another round? I just would love another round. I just need to check Twitter or the equivalent.
How about
Oh my-
I get you another ale? Because Shazara has no desire to actually talk to this person right now. And maybe you can go.
I pull something out of my pocket and clumsily drop it on the ground. I've had some ale already, so hopefully, I don't know. Do I need to do a performance check, or can we just assume that I can like pretend and kneel down next to this person and get a quick?
I want to
whisper
see you
in?
do a roll, because if you roll a 1, I want to see you
Yeah,
just
yeah. Give me a performance check.
Oh Jesus! I have +1 performance. What's up? Oh, and that is my dude.
Oh.
I pull something out of my pocket and throw it on the floor, and it's Trixie, and she's pissed off at me, and like, fucking everyone's now looking at us, and I'm like, "Hey, there's stew. Do you want some stew? Come here, babe." And then I like
terrible.
All right.
almost hip check this guy as I leave.
As this is happening, this ridiculousness, this incredibly subtle display of stealth, the gentleman stands up, puts a copper piece on the counter, says "Thank you," and walks out the door.
Okay, I'm going to stealth out the door. I would like to roll stealth and exit behind him.
Let's
I
see
have
how
a
this
plus-
goes.
I have a +8 stealth, so it literally could not be as bad as my performance check.
Let's find out.
That would be a 19.
All right.
Oh, that's not so
You
bad.
don't believe anyone notices you walking out after him.
Okay.
Do I need
And-
these command decks too? I think that's the only thing I did buy.
Are you shopping for magic cards?
No.
I think that's hilarious, but yeah. No, you
But
don't.
Does she need those decks?
No.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay. Sorry. Got it.
Answer the question,
Okay.
Seth.
Yeah, that's right. That was what was really crucial here.
Okay, so yeah.
So what are you
let's-
doing? He's got his hood pulled up and he's walking north down the street.
I'm gonna wait until he's in a somewhat shadowy part of the street. I'm going to have my dagger readied just in case.
He looks
then
like he's
after that-
going straight to the wheelwright's shop. Just says, Gunblin's Wheelwrights.
Okay. Well, I catch up with him wherever is convenient or makes sense.
He is sort of fumbling in his pocket for the keys, and he appears to be opening the door to the wheelwright's shop.
What's he look like?
Tall man, very thin. He's got blonde hair, maybe in his mid-40s. And
Can I investigation or perception, see if there's anything special, or is this a cacao moment?
you can roll, but don't even bother. He just looks like a normal human.
Okay. Then I say, good sir. It seemed like you had something on your mind.
He jumps and says, "Not here! Get in!" He opens the door and holds it open quickly.
All right, I slip right in.
Do any of us have any idea where she is?
Nope.
Oh, sorry guys, my bad.
I watched her leave.
Yeah, I mean, you saw her, and you saw her go outside after this gentleman, and you assumed that that's what she was doing. Well, at least Delphine does. Or who was the other person that noticed?
mean,
It was me.
So you noticed the eye, so you figure that's where she's going.
I'm gonna turn to Delphine because I am decidedly not stealthy and say, should we, one of us, maybe
Oh yeah, sure.
kind of
sure.
keep an
I got
eye
it.
on? All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
aw, thank you.
stealth out the door at a 15 and then try to follow her.
You see her duck into the wheelwright's shop just as you step out the door. And I'm
I
going to
don't
go
know
back
why I wrote a
to...
sleight of hand check. That was a complete accident.
I don't either. I'm going to go back to Piranha and
Stealth.
Gundolin.
There, I rolled a stealth. Look at me.
Look at you, I'm so proud of you.
I know, I got it right.
You don't believe anyone saw you do that.
Okay.
Piranha.
I was sleight of handing the door
You were I'm sleight of handing the night.
Yes, that's it. I'm magic missile to darkness.
Exactly.
Oh man. What a cultural zeitgeist that is.
Yo.
Okay.
All right.
So
You are in Gundalin's wheelwright shop with Gundalin, who has sort of ushered you inside in a clandestine manner. He says, "Why are you here?"
I have my reasons. Who's asking?
You realize the cult of the dragon runs this town, right?
No.
Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
We are all basically slaves here. Is there
Okay.
anything you can do to help us?
Why don't you tell me what you need us to do to help you?
I need you to kill everybody in that castle.
All of the giants?
That's a lot of people.
Well, I mean, they're trying to do something, and there are wagons going in and out day and night. Well, not night, obviously, not anymore. They've been pillaging this town. We have nothing left. They're taking everything.
Who is pillaging the town? Who is doing this? Who are the primary targets? Who seems like they might be people we could maybe tap to be on our side if I were to do anything about this?
There's no one left. None of our fighters are left. None of our sheriff is dead.
It's so depressing.
Okay. So
If you see anyone in black chainmail with a dragon mask on, run.
black
Or
chainmail,
I don't know
dragon
how powerful you folks are, but if there's anything you could do to help us, we've been living under their thumb for months now. There's even giants in that castle.
The people who wear the dragon mask. Can I roll a perception to see if I feel like I'm being watched?
It's me peering through the window.
Yeah, that would be inside. Well, what are you trying to
are.
do? Yeah, if you want to see if you're being watched, great. If you want to
Insight.
see if he's lying to you, that would be insight.
Oh, I want to see if I notice Delphine
Give me
watching me and
perception.
invite her in. That's a 15.
Yep, you sort of catch a glimpse of her hair through the window.
I start my to the window and I do a come hither.
I go in.
All right.
This is my associate Delphine. As you were.
What's going on here?
This cat is telling me about basically everybody here is enslaved. If you see someone in black chainmail and a dragon mask, run. That's bad news bears. They've been basically pillaging the town. So do you want to fill in my compatriot here?
I think you've given a good summary.
Have you seen giants? Have you seen
Yes.
giants come down? Have they come down here? I
Well,
describe our friend and ask if he's seen that giant specifically.
No, but I've seen giants with blue skin. I've seen giants with red skin. I've seen giants with gray skin. Oh, they're scary. And there's a dragon that's working with them, which is I don't know. It's
Do you know what color the dragon is?
oh, it's white. It's awful. It's I think it's responsible for the early winter.
Very well could be.
He's talking out of his ass. He doesn't know.
Yeah,
He's obviously scared.
exactly. All right. So, what can you tell me about their movements? Do they come to town every day?
Not every day, but they do come pretty often. I know that one of the tunnels underneath is a way to get in. We've tried to sneak some of the slaves out that way, but we've been just unsuccessful.
They have slaves up there?
Yeah, they have a bunch of our children.
Your children? Oh shit.
Well, the ones that were healthy enough to work.
Okay. Well, that's decidedly bad.
2 quick questions. I'm gonna ask them. Don't answer. Where is the entrance that you use to get in? And sub question: what has prevented you, or what have been the hindrances there? Second question is: what are the common traits of the people who were the dragon masks and the black chainmail? Is it all the same species? Is it like what's going
They're
on there?
usually human, but I think I've seen some other races wearing the dragon masks. And the thing that stops us from getting in is the dragon.
The white dragon.
Its lair is somewhere in the bowels of that iceberg.
How much have you explored it? And like, could you maybe, if I gave you a day or so, could you maybe consult with anybody in the know and
I
put
don't
together
know if
some
I'm
kind of
being
map?
watched right now. I can tell you, the best I can tell you is, and he sort of draws in a terrible hand with some charcoal on paper, what you've seen, that side view, and he circles one of the bottom two, and he says, this is the one. If you can get past the dragon, I think you can free our people.
Well,
So, crawl into the mountain, slay the dragon, free the people.
yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
That's a plan. I mean, that's a plan of action, and that's more than I've had a lot of this time. So thank you,
And,
sir.
and you're sure no one saw you. You're
I
sure
think
no
that's
one
the
saw
best
you.
plan of action we've had the entire time we've been playing. So it's nice to have something with actual goals.
I completely agree. And we leave not answering this man's question, just talking about how nice it is to have a plan of action. Delphine, I'm still on the same page. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And stealthily, we exit.
Yes, we stealthily return.
Okay. He says, thank you, as you walk out the door.
Just a plan of action is so nice for once, you know? Yeah.
Okay, you make your way back to, I'm assuming you're going back to the inn?
Yes, to collect our peoples.
Tell me what you're
And
doing.
fill them in.
I go back to the inn to collect our people, and then I think we should go back to the airship and discuss.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not exactly a barrel of monkeys in here, so I am
It is
done with
not.
my stew. I am done with my ale.
I didn't
You-
even drink or eat anything.
Shazar, you've eaten in library cafeterias that were louder and more cheery.
Yeah. This
That's
is
bad.
solemn even by my standards, so
Yeah, well, they're all slaves, though, so what do you want from them? You know?
She doesn't know that yet.
No, but I'm
I-
saying that. I assume we're in the comfort of the
Yeah,
airship.
I'm assuming
I'm sure
you're back in the airship now. So
Okay,
you've made
yeah.
your way back to the airship. It's
This
about
sound breaks
2
the
in the morning.
news.
So all these people are enslaved. Senzin, when I think dragons, I think you. Does this white dragon ring any kind of bell to you? Does it ring any kind of bell to me? Did I read about a white dragon?
Hey, Sanzin, when I think dragons, I don't think of you. I know that your people are a very different people.
Well, I mean in that how much they hate them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean,
When I think of dragons, I think of big lizards with wings. I think Sinzin's a person.
I'm sure she knows more about them than I do.
I feel like I
makes
am
you say
being
that?
problematic right now, and I don't even know what I'm doing.
I just want to roll some kind of history or arcana check.
Do it.
You know what? Anyone who is proficient in history or arcana may roll. Either of the two.
Nope.
23.
Nope. Hard no. Not so much over here.
I got a 9.
So Shazar realizes this is really weird. Like, giants and dragons are natural enemies. Before the rise of small folk, before the rise of humanoid empires, dragons and giants battled for dominance of the world. To find out that there might be something working in concert is really unsettling, and it's really strange.
Well, that's why it's called Dungeons and Dragons, not Giants and Dragons.
Oh damn! Oh damn!
I went there.
Mic drop. The mic has been dropped.
Hey Ella, they might be giants. Yeah.
I want to
I
clarify.
just give everybody what I remember from reading.
All right.
About it might be giants and dragons.
I just want to clarify. because like for the good of the class, I was sharing in our Discord that my good buddy Nate was like, "Are you Dungeons and Dragonsing tonight?" And I said, "I am. We're gonna fight some giants, I think." And he said, "So they might be giant." And dad joke history has been made. The man can retire. He understood the assignment. He can go home early.
He has a plan of action, much like you do.
We like
Nailed
our
it.
plan of
Nailed it.
action.
Nailed it.
All right, so
Someone
I
put
think
this.
we should stealth on up there and save the kids.
Wait,
Yeah.
but what do we know about why there are dragons hanging out with
Why you
giants?
gotta overcomplicate this shit? We should stealth up there and
We
save the
have
kids.
eight.
Because it could be important.
Mettern's like jumping up and down. She's like, I always wanted a lightning bolt the dragon.
All right,
Okay.
we can figure it out as we go.
Can I just say?
I'm
Can I just
I'm
say-
gonna clip that little bit.
We'll regret that later.
Can't
We
wait to
have
regret
no
that one.
regrets.
It's true.
Oh my goodness gracious, do you all feel this? A veil of shadows and silence is radiating from within me, masking me and my compatriots from detection. For the duration.
1 hour.
Duration.
I'm assuming you're
hour.
casting Pass Without Trace. Is that the case? The Rangers is casting
Yes,
Pass Without Trace
yes,
on the
sir,
party?
Yes, sir, I am. And each creature that I choose within 30 feet of me, stay within fucking 30 feet. Stay within 10 yards.
Yes,
Stay within 10
ma'am.
fucking yards. Has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity checks and can't
Wow.
be tracked except by magical means, which nobody's fucking doing. So
That you know of.
you
I see.
leave no tracks, you leave no trace. We were never here. Who are we? Nobody. No face, no case.
It is the most. It's approaching Shazara levels of creepiness as you're walking across the
love it.
frozen ice, and none of you are leaving footprints in the snow.
That's so cool. And creepy. But cool.
Yep.
Zara looks really pleased.
Tell me where you're going. Which one of those two? He pointed to the one on the left. Oh, let me go back over.
Oh, I need
Right.
I don't see the.
I have to change it because I changed it to the town of Parnast. So let me change it back to. Load that. And I'm not sure I even put your characters on there anywhere. I did not. So let me pull your characters on. Well, we'll see what happens. He pointed to the door on the left.
Oh, I was supposed to learn a new spell. Why doesn't it tell me like when Hero Lab does? This is just.
We go to the one that he told us to go to, I would assume. Like, I feel like he made it as clear as can be.
Yep. Sorry, I just need to
Right?
open the play. I need to open the DM's map so I can see everything here. Got it. There it is. All right. There is a 40-foot opening that slopes downward into the darkness on the left-hand side. You can hear a little bit of dripping water coming from below. We don't need to... I'm not going to do any other mappy things. Just tell me what you're doing. Are you entering? And what is your marching order?
Should we roll?
Well, there's no roll. Just tell me who's going first.
Oh,
Sinzin.
we're all stealth to death. Like, or we're stealth as fuck. So like, we all get plus 10. So
Well, I'm...
to go.
Yeah,
I
but...
kind of feel like the stealthier members of the party should be in the front, and the strongest member of the party should be in the back, and maybe Menredin and Shazar can kind of be in the middle.
I mean, can't you be invisible?
I can. It does use a spell slot.
It's fair.
And if we're already cloaked in fog, I don't know.
That's
a
fair, yeah.
All right. So on the... I need to know, so tell me what your marching order is. I'll put Sensen last, if that's what you want.
Shenzhen, where do you want to go?
We'll put Piranha first.
Yeah,
I'll be
think
behind her.
somebody with a good kind of investigative mindset should go in the front. I can be in the middle or the back, whatever anybody feels comfortable with.
All right, fine. I'll go first. But let me get back to my character. I was trying to find that spell.
But I also feel like maybe Menredin shouldn't be too far back because she likes to throw things that are not good for us.
Here you are. I'm just gonna learn Shatter. I hope you're happy.
Okay.
Here's what I suggest. I feel like, Princess first, then me, because
That makes sense.
even with the +10 stealth, like, I think that's generally a good sense.
I mean, you are
Yeah.
cloaking everybody right now.
Right.
Well, I
and
just
then-
rolled a natural 20 on my stealth check, so I think I'm good.
Oh, so you're set. And then I can sort of, like, get in there and position myself where I'm going to be best to, like, do my ranged attacks and also offer the 30-foot radius of the people around me. Now, I don't know. I'm sure once we start shooting, that advantage is going to disappear. But that way we can all sort of get into place before anybody notices us. So the stealthiest first, then me, then, like, we sort of, like...
So here's what I've got written down. I've got Delphine, Piranha, Shazara, Menredin, Senzin.
Great.
Okay.
I also have 20 good berries.
You start
Where?
on down the passageway, and it leads further into the mountain. About 200 yards in, it splits to the left and the right.
Do we see that on the map?
There's nothing to worry about on the map right now. Just it's just a choice. You don't need to worry about your characters.
So it splits to the left or the right, you said?
Yep, it just splits in a T. Goes to a T, so
right,
you can
I
turn right or
guess?
left.
I generally choose the left-hand path, but I will leave it up to you.
I assume we can't really see anything down either.
I mean, this tunnel
Can I roll?
is relatively rough hewn. It doesn't look like it's hewn well. There is nothing you've looked for out of the ordinary. It's large. It's about 25 feet high, 25 feet wide. A dragon could probably squeeze its way through here.
Can I roll perception or insight or literally?
I turn
anything?
right.
You're turning right?
I just move forward. Y'all can follow
All
me
right.
or not.
You
Okay.
admitted. I follow. I love this. I love the gumption. I follow the gumption.
All right.
I'm gonna get us all killed.
I follow the person
With
who is
moxie.
keeping me
That's
stealthy.
right.
You're gonna get us killed with moxie, and that's what matters.
That's what
Pageantry.
matters. That's right.
Okay. The corridor gets a little more well-hewn and smaller. About 25 feet high, less wide. It looks like it's been carved well. And there is a light coming from up ahead.
I proceed cautiously.
All right. Delphine, how close are you getting to the light? You're about 30 feet from the entrance to what looks to be a very large chamber.
I'm pretty stealthy with my 20.
I know.
I think
Wait,
I'm gonna
I
get.
want
I don't want to
stealth-
go into the chamber, but I do want to get close enough to sort of maybe listen, and then if I don't hear anything, peek into the chamber.
I want to signal to Delphine that
I
I
also
would
want
like
to.
to.
You guys
stealth
could whisper to each
forward.
other in this spell. You can whisper to each other and not break it. So if there's something you want to say, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey Delphine, let's tag team this shit because I know I'm not as stealthy as you, but I think we're pretty set. So how about we go in and
Sure.
we take two eyes?
I
I'm just
guess.
gonna roll stealth. Gives me 20. So I have a 20 stealth.
All right.
And we get a +10. So
Yeah, you guys both stealthily creep forward towards the entrance to this cave. It opens into a large underground cave. Ice, it's all ice here, okay?
Okay.
There is a huge table in the middle of the room, and around it, several giants that you have never seen before. They are wearing bear and mammoth skins, and their skin is slate gray. They are bald-headed, and they have ice blue-white eyes, and there's about 4 of them, and they're sitting around a table. Off in the distance, there is a cage. And in that cage is another sleeping giant form. This one has blue skin.
Do we recognize the blue-skinned person?
It is your friend Zephyros.
Oh no! Oh well, that's just terrible. We're gonna have to do something about that.
That was out of character. That was Ella, not Piranha.
Fair.
So there are what look to be Piranha turns to you, Dauphine, and mouths stone giants.
Okay. Well, that sucks. So how many of them are there?
There's 4 of them sitting around a table. It looks like they're playing cards, or playing dice and cards, whatever. They are.
I would like to. Are they? I'm assuming they're playing cards, so they probably have drinks.
Yep.
What if we pour some kind of sleeping draft in their drinks? Somebody like goes invisible and runs in and pours some sleeping draft into their drink.
Do you
And then we
have
can-
sleeping potions?
I don't know. We probably at least have some poison. Knock them out or something. We could find
Let
some.
me see what I've got.
I love where your head is going. I love that direction because let's see what we've got. We've got a bunch of things.
Surely between us, we can find something that'll knock them
I've
out.
got a book and a pen.
Just
I
read
have-
to them. Read to
That's
them about
it.
academia. In the bag.
I have ink for the pen. I have a little bag of sand. I'm completely
Sense
useless.
it. All right, let's scoochy scooch back because hey y'all, we're gonna come back.
I mean, couldn't we just like pop off and come back? We know they're here.
Yep. I mean, it's about 2:30 in the morning. So you've got a couple hours before sunlight, before
Surely we can
things start
find
to start again.
something.
Yeah, we might want to get more of the lay of the land before we dive into just this.
Look, that's all well and good for us to say, but we're not the ones in the cage, and we actually don't know if they're about to execute him today, tomorrow.
Yeah, I
Like,
really
we
feel
don't-
like we should save
We
him.
don't really.
Yeah, he might be
feel
able
like-
to tell us what's going on.
Do we want to see what's on the left if we're not gonna?
You know what? I feel like finding our friend enslaved in a cage is maybe a little more pressing than exploring the map.
Like, how long would it take us to
kind
pop
of
back to the
agree.
ship? And would anybody there maybe have some sleeping drought?
Possibly, but remember, Piranha's spell lasts 1 hour. So by the
Can
time you
she
go
cast
do
it
that,
twice.
Oh,
I don't know how many second level spell slots do you have at this level. I think you have 2. Maybe you can cast it twice. I believe you do, so you can cast it again.
That is something I would ask you, good sir. You tell me. Let's see. Maybe, but it wouldn't hurt, I suppose. Like Piranha is an impulsive individual.
No, really?
But it,
No.
yeah, no shit. It might actually help to get a full rest and recover spell slots and everything because I probably want to cast that at least once more. Yeah, no, actually, I think I have 3. I don't know how to interpret this, but it looks like I have 3 second level slots and 4 first level slots. So I don't
Okay.
know how that.
All right, so you could do it twice. Twice more, if you needed to.
Twice more if I needed to.
I just don't know if we can take on all of these giants in a quiet or efficient manner.
Yeah.
we don't do anything in a quiet or efficient manner.
What if we? Okay, so
Fair.
we have pretty solid stealth. We've got this for another hour. Do you want to see if we can sneak beyond this room and see what is beyond it? I mean, instead of just seeing what lies immediately ahead of us, since we have such solid like this is a pretty baller spell. Do you want to just keep going?
Yeah. Whatever everybody
Yeah.
thinks. That's cool.
I
We can
mean,
do that.
somebody's got to keep track of the time because we don't want to end up running out of spell when we.
Well, Piranha will know. I'll
Okay.
let Piranha know
Who's
when
the
she.
fastest person here?
I think you're all the same, unless someone's a barbarian.
I move pretty quickly when it comes to scaling things and climbing things.
Well, I was thinking we could send somebody back for a sleeping drought.
You said they're what? They're storm giants, did we?
Stone giant.
Stone. Okay, stone.
Piranha knows that.
Um,
What do we know about stone giants? Could we take on 4 of them? Piranha?
Give me
that's
a
good
give me a
question.
survival check.
Probably
Do
best
that
if
here,
Piranha
too.
does that, but
Yeah, just
I'll
Piranha.
roll
Sorry.
a 9,
Oh,
So
I
okay.
guess.
16.
Uh,
However, is this my favorite terrain?
yes, it is. But what I'm saying is, Piranha knows, she feels that the party could probably take them, although it'll be a hard-fought battle.
Yeah, and we'll alert
All the more reason to put them to
people.
sleep and not alert people. And then we would have the giant on our side as we moved forward.
Okay, so how about this? I'm gonna bring, hey, Duffy.
Can we see how the cage is locked? Like, what kind of lock is on
I
it?
can go pick the lock and he can help us right now, but it's just a matter of how we want to move forward. Like I can
Sure.
try to go pick the lock and let him out. Does he look like he's conscious or able to be functional, or does he look like he's all wounded and broken?
Give me a perception check. Just Delphine.
14.
He looks to be sleeping. His chest is rising and falling. He looks to be sleeping though.
I am also curious about this. Can I roll it?
I mean, you're as close as she is, so sure. Yeah, go ahead. Give me a perception.
No, that's a 14, so I'm happily running. Okay, so I'm gonna pull Duffy close and say, hey, look, I can send Trixie back with a little note pinned to her collar. This is, what is it, 4 or 5, however many stone giants are buddies in a cage. If you can source a sleeping draft, I don't know. What do you like? We can send
Sure.
basically. We can
It's-
DM them via Trixie.
If the DM allows that, I'm down with that.
Sure, but I mean,
How's she gonna
what are
carry
the
it
odds
back?
what are the odds that they're gonna have sleeping potions, right? Like,
Yeah, we probably have to like run back to town or something and rob the general store. I don't know.
I mean,
Find
the
some
thing is,
herbs.
They might not have it on them, but they can at least get the move on because they're just sitting around on their asses right now, waiting for us to come back. Like we might as well give them a task, right? Or do
Well, I
we
mean,
want?
we're not going to wait for hours right here for them to come back, though. Like, if we could make something from what we have, or if
Fair
we
enough.
made the decision to go back and get it, I think either one of those are probably appropriate. But just sitting the cat and then waiting, even if the cat could, how
Carry
it
it.
hasn't got hands.
No, I would
there's
say
no
to the
opposable
collar.
bones.
To the collar.
I mean,
The
this
cat
is a
wastes
pretty...
so much enough sleeping drought for this. Like, I feel like it would be more than the cat weighs.
Is it an African cat or a European cat? Sorry.
Point fucking taken, y'all. Okay, that's cool. I was just trying to loop in the party, but that's
It's all
okay.
good.
This is one room in a fairly large castle. I don't know how much of the castle we have.
We're not very far in, and we have the opportunity to
Let's
rescue our
let's
friend.
keep fucking exploring. Let's
But
if you're down.
Let's get a better idea of what else is out there. Like, what if there
Alright,
are 4
let's do
stone
it.
giants in here, and in the next room over, there's like 50 of them? Or maybe
That's fair.
there's
That's what
other
I'm saying.
people in cages we could let out who could help us.
I think that
let's-
the giant's probably the most helpful of people we could let out of a cage. But let's certainly explore if that's what the party wants to do.
Let's-
All right, so let me
Moving
tell you,
forward.
this room is a huge. It's probably about 300 feet across. There does appear to be another tunnel at the far side of this room, or you can go back the way you came.
What do you want to do, guys?
It's literally just you and me here. So why don't you and I just push through?
Okay.
See what's
Everybody
going on.
else
We'll
is
do
30
what
feet
Piranha
away.
wants to do.
I mean,
Well, we're the only ones that are stealthing ahead, as far as I understand. Unless
Yeah.
the whole party
Okay,
is
so-
with us. Am I mistaken?
Menredin, Senzin, and Shazar are just kind of huddled down in the corridor, and they feel this cloak of stealth pull away from them. And now they're just
Yep.
huddled in the corner without any stealth as you pull away. But keep going.
Okay. Yeah, point taken. Thank you, Seth. You don't have to be such a fucking.
I tried.
Yeah, I can. But no. So if you want to cover them in your cloak of stealth, you have to be within 30 feet.
Fair enough. Good point. Yeah, I don't know. I'm down for whatever.
So why don't
I
you guys
forgot
go back
that
to the
we're
party,
kind
and
of-
the party can all weigh in on what you want to do.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I feel like we should sort of figure out what's nearby. I can jot down a little map as we walk so that we can make a informed
How
decision.
are all three of you going to walk by 4 stone giants? I'm just curious.
With Pass Without a Trace, you could literally
Are they invisible?
you could skirt the wall, and all of that height, all of that bonus goes. So it's a stealth check along. So if you do that, you can.
I mean, Sinzin, what is Sinzin's stealth check though? I mean, isn't he in full plate armor?
It's
I mean, is this
it's disadvantage on stealth checks, but it's
testing the
plus
bounds
10.
of reality?
It's plus 10, right?
All
So
right.
even the
Super sorry.
disadvantage roll, if the bad one's a 5, you still make it.
Okay.
Delphine, did you do an Arcana check on the
And we'll
locks
fight them.
of the
If
cage?
I alert them, we'll fight them.
No, nobody wanted me to mess with the cage, so I didn't get a chance to look at it.
All right.
Do you want to? I mean, do you want to just dip back in real quick and do an Arcana check? I don't know. Are you proficient?
Okay,
in that?
I can check for traps.
Do you guys want to go ahead and kind of scout at least the next room and then come back and tell us, and then we can decide if we're gonna try to walk by, and if I alert them, we'll fight them and let the dude out, or
Sure.
maybe no. At least we'll know if there's anybody next door.
What would y'all like to do? What's everybody think?
I would love if you are proficient in Arcana or anything. I'd love for you to do a quick, just a cursory check on that cage, just so we know what we're working with.
I mean, I can.
Go ahead.
All right. So I peek in and have a look at the cage, I guess. What is the check for
Menredin.
traps?
Menredin.
Oh yeah, why don't we just have Minridin peek in it? She sees all the magical
Well,
stuff.
she
and I
needs.
don't
She
have
says
be
she
up
needs to
it.
get closer, so she's gonna sort of crouch down behind Piranha,
Okay.
and she'll come with you. And as you get close, you notice that there is something magical inside the cage. It is not the lock. It is not the cage. There is something inside the cage magical.
Is the giant?
Give
Maybe
me
something-
Have
keeping him
kryptonite
asleep.
with him.
Yeah.
give me an actual Arcana check, and I will roll for Menredin.
I am not
Just
helpful here.
Piranha?
All right, so
I
Menredin notices that there is a platinum chain connected from Zephyros's neck through the cage and held around the belt of one of the stone giants.
All the more reason to put them to sleep. Oh.
Yep.
It is
Hello.
glowing in abjuration magic, if that means anything to any of you.
I feel like it probably means something to Shazara.
It is the kind of thing one would put on something to stop them from casting spells.
Rude.
I don't like
Super
that.
rude. No. Not
You
Shulza.
know from Piranha knows that storm giants are known for their magical prowess, and he would likely be throwing lightning bolts all over the place if he could cast his spells.
So our number one enemy here is like the chains tying him down. Like we want to defeat those chains so that
That's
our buddy can like.
that's a relatively astute thought. Yeah.
Isn't it
I'm
though? Like
Shall we-
I'm loving
essentially.
the anti-magic chain.
Why don't I give you guys 5-10 minutes to think about it? We'll take our break.
Oh, good.
Aren't we all chained by something in this world?
Oh.
Existentially?
Oh, poetic.
Our enemy is the chain, y'all. We got to figure out our chains.
All right, cool. I'm gonna send us to a
All
break.
right,
We'll be
cool.
back in 10 minutes, folks. Stay with us, and we will see what kind of jackassery our party gets up to when we come back.
This will
Mute
be
your
fun.
mics. Mute your mics. Mute mics.
hold on. All right, desktop audio muted, and intermission.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, We're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Setting up shop. We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain. But I only wanted... This mountain is reserved for patrons. But... It's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats. But I am a patron. Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
And you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a couple of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My sauce are just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the Goodies Machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around.
Wow.
Hundreds of years into the future.
That's what's a good thing.
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. You can send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Oh, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Anything that's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here now.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time.
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that you're rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh God.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, da doom. Doom, da doom, da doom. Doom, da doom. Doom, doom, da doom, doom. Da doom, doom. Do da 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 doom, doom, doom. Do da 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 doom, 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 doom. Doomy, doomy, doomy. Doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe, you know, it's something even tastier. But then it sticks out its tongue and it, you know, pulls back, you know, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo! And it starts bucking, and you know, and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Oh my God. Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumbled roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar. Yeah, well, yeah, you know.
Uh-huh.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Setting up shop. We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better, but...
And let me unmute you. Let's pretend we have some dice. There we go. We are back. Hello, everyone. We are back. I can't tell if Ella's muted or not.
I'm not. I'm just being a dork. I found an opportunity.
Alrighty then. I'm just going to sit here and drink my bourbon. Cheers. That was the break. All right, so what are you guys doing?
I want to get Zephyros the fuck out of there as soon as possible. So...
Do we know anything, Menredin, I'm gonna turn to Menredin. Do you know anything about breaking this kind of chain? I mean, can I do some kind of check to...
You and...
Arcana check?
Yeah, it's going to be you two. Delphine probably, since she's an arcane trickster, so you three give me Arcana checks.
You would think so. You'd be wrong, but you would think so.
All right, who rolled the 22?
That was Shazara. That was me.
So Shazara realizes that you generally have to, with this type of arcane thing, you generally have to kill the holder. Or have them willingly give you control. So you realize that...
Right, but if we put them to sleep, we can stab him in the back.
Or you could just take it from him. You usually have to have some way to take it away.
Yeah.
You can't just break it. They're usually resistant to most non-magical things.
And we can tell which one of the giants it's attached to, which one of the stone giants.
Yeah, here, let me flip back over. I actually set it up in Owlbear Rodeo. So, there we go. That's what the room looks like. There.
Stone Giant 3?
Stone Giant 1. You see the line from Stone Giant 1 over to the cage?
Oh, yeah, I giants now.
There are only 3. One of them seemed to have disappeared.
Is he behind behind us.
That's not
Or was he just not there to begin with?
He was there to begin with, but he left. He may have gone to bed. He may have done something, but there are only 3 stone giants now.
Bio break.
Yeah, maybe he went to relieve himself to visit the privy.
So obviously just walking up to Stone Giant 1 and asking for the chain is a really bad idea.
Yeah,
I
think so.
Go that route.
Yeah, probably a pretty bad idea.
Alright,
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna
there's-
tell what I know to the party members. We need to get, if we can get that, either that chain from Stone Giant 1 or kill it, then we will control the chain. Or at least the chain will no longer control Sephiroth.
Okay, there is only one exit from this room other than the one that we just came through. Can I roll something to, like, can I roll investigation or something to see, like, to ensure that, like, I want to know. I want to know that he went out that door.
I'll tell you. You saw him go out that door. I'll tell you straight up. You saw him go out that door.
Out that door. Okay.
Okay. Well, I had a 20 stealth way back before this all became an argument, and I would like to actually peek into the next room.
Okay.
And see what's in there. I don't want to go into the room. I just
Sure.
want to see if there just happens to be an army stationed in there or
Right.
anything like that. We should be super.
I would ask that nobody make, and I know it's rich coming from me. I grant you that. I would ask that nobody make a hasty move because I can cast silence over, like, around that door. So if there is anybody on the other side, we can, like, make hay over here, and no one's gonna hear a goddamn thing. So just a little insight into my plans.
So
Sure.
as these stone giants are playing dice or cards at the table, drinking their ale, Dauphine is sneaking across the room, just, darts across, hides behind one big chair, hides behind a bar in the cage, and pokes her head through the door. And it goes about 30 or 40 feet off into the darkness, and you see a giant-sized spiral staircase going up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come back.
And I'm assuming you're telling the party that.
Mm-hmm. So at least it's not an army like they feared.
Correct.
And then I would like to suggest that we, use Piranha's very good silence idea and just get on with the matter.
Okay. Real quick, when did I do a perception? Can I see, do any of these giants look like magic users themselves?
You have no idea.
I mean, they are my favored foe.
Have you fought
I'm a
a
giant
stone
killer.
giant before?
You tell me, Esquire.
You have not fought a stone giant before.
Have I hung out with the stone giant before?
Did she ever break bread with a stone giant?
Can I just ask the question? Is there any more information to be gathered here so we can move on?
Let me hold on for a second. You actually know that the stone giants are not known to be magic using.
Sorry.
They are not known to be magic using.
Then I'm gonna focus the spell. It's going to cast silence. Yep, cast. It has been cast. It is a 20-foot radius. 20 to 120. Yep, 20-foot radius sphere.
Okay,
I'm
show
gonna
me.
center it on. Okay, so this room, as far as I can see it, there's only one entrance and slash. There are 2 entrances slash exits. I guess
Yep.
they both serve the same purpose. Okay, so oh shit, I don't know. Did I just move someone else's circle? Is
No,
that my
I
circle?
put that there. You tell me where you want
That's
to put
for me.
that. Yep. You tell me where you want to put that radius of silence.
Each square is what, 3 feet?
5.
5 feet.
So it's a 20-foot square.
Okay. Yeah.
I gotta make it bigger.
It's a 20-foot square.
20.
Oh, wait,
Yeah,
it's
I
20
know.
wide.
Oh, shut it. There you go. That's how big it should be.
Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, then we're gonna throw that around the. It's basically gonna be a soft cup.
You got it.
I'm trying to move it. Maybe you'll have better luck. The collider's on this particular thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, roughly like that-ish.
Sure. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, but I want it so that if someone rushes out, we hear them coming.
Well, you
Well, I
won't
mean,
hear
it'll
them
be-
coming.
We won't because you've silenced the area. You understand
Well, I
that it's
know.
silent for us too.
But
Yep.
I don't want them to be able to notice it. and
What
just-
you have done, if you leave it there, what you have done is prevented sound from passing through it to the other side.
Yeah, and that's what we
That's
were.
fine. That's fine. That's my goal.
That's a good
That's
thing.
my goal. Let's
Yep.
just okay, fine. Yes, done.
All right.
And scene.
Well, everything's quiet. It's the calm before the storm until
Kings.
who's doing what?
Well, I want to stab one of them in the back, please.
You're going to stealth over?
Yeah.
All right. Anyone else want to do
I would love to take an attack of opportunity. If
Well,
I could.
you could do. Everyone's going to get a free attack because you are cloaking them all in Pass Without a Trace. So put yourselves where you want to be. Hold on. Senzin, I will make Senzin make a roll because Senzin gets disadvantage in plate mail armor trying to be stealthy.
But Senzin has +10.
That's why
Yep.
I wanted to go first.
Senzin does
am I
have plus
rolling?
10.
Dex.
Stealth,
All right.
but you get a plus 10. So let's see. And that's going to choose. You ready? We're going to see what battle music I choose. So with a 4, would you like to re-roll that?
Well, I have to, right? Because I have disadvantage.
Yep. Well, it doesn't matter. So
I would like to attack before they all make their moves so that I can get sneak attack damage, like I said before.
So, all right. Tell you what. Senzin is not going to get a special attack unless you guys are all okay with that happening, because that's going to ruin any special attack when giants hear Senzin clanking across the floor. So,
I also am disadvantaged on stealth.
so then perhaps just Piranha and Delphine go in and do their thing.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Put yourself where you
I
want
have
to be.
no excuse though. I have no plate mail armor. I just am not stealthy.
Like, I'm just gonna backstab Giant 3. That was my goal. So come after she does her silence thing, coming back across the floor, before anybody else can do anything, my goal is to backstab Giant 3. 'Cause
Is
that's the
that-
one with the chain.
Yes. Are those two places where you want Piranha and Delphine to be?
Let's do it.
Delphine, are you comfortable with where you see me? I don't know where I'm at.
Yeah.
No, I
You're
need to be-
behind. You're behind
fine.
Giant 1.
Yeah.
And I'm behind
that's
Giant
fine.
3.
Fine. Alba Radio is being really weird for me right now. It's kind of
So if you, I don't know if you have you're a ranger, so I don't know, you do you. But you are behind Giant 1 right now.
Actually, I'd like to. I want to be within range distance, but not swinging distance for them.
Okay, well then
Seth?
you want to back up.
Yeah,
How about that?
I'm thinking. Why don't you move me, Seth? Because I trust your judgment.
There you go.
Hey Seth, I have a question.
Sure.
If I am not very stealthy, and obviously I don't want to go like clambering up there, but what if I want to cast something from far
So
away?
you are. Let's take a little thing here. You are.
Before they get too close.
You are 40 feet from Stone Giant 3 and 45 feet from Stone Giant 2 and 50 feet from Stone Giant 1.
Okay, I am not close enough for what I wanted to do.
Look, once we have them engaged in combat,
Then it's then
probably-
it's an initiative and everybody just we go from there.
Okay.
So take your
and
free
I mean,
attacks and
If Minderton wants to do like Thunder Strike or some other action, I can dodge out of the way, which is why I sort of again suggested that I stab the giant on my way back through to the party.
do it. Just roll and off we go.
Okay, so I'm gonna try not to miss and probably fail. 14.
That is a miss.
That is terrible. Wait, hold on.
Would Madame like to let's see. You've got
can I assist?
you've
Can I
got
assist?
oh
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. That's what I did.
okay. Yeah, you rolled your 2-weapon bonus attack. Just roll your regular attack. Yep.
Because I'm just stabbing him in the back. I rolled a nat 20 and got.
Alrighty then. Roll for damage.
All right. Does that?
That's a shit ton of damage.
Well, but actually, hold on. I got that, but I still get my sneak attack damage. So this would be 14.
And you get,
so you get
and you get venom damage.
Okay, I get venom damage, and then I get it's a critical. So do you?
It doubles.
Doubles, right? So
Yep.
it would be
28.
28 to begin with, and then I don't remember what the damage is on the dagger. Hold on. Oh, and then 2d10 poison damage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2d10.
Hell yeah,
Just
baby.
gonna
Hell yeah.
roll that.
Fucking A, baby.
So that's 11.
So 39 damage.
Hold on, I'm not done.
Oh,
I
she's
actually
not
get sneak
done.
attack, remember?
Yeah.
So then
She's
you gotta
not
add
done,
another
sir.
14.
So, oh, good God. So 39, 49, 53.
Yep.
Preach.
So I just stabbed him in the back, and also they need to make a DC 15 Constitution save or become poisoned for 1 minute.
Sure.
All right, that is a failure. DC, what was it?
15.
15. Okay, so you saw I rolled a 14. That giant is poisoned.
Okay, well, whatever that means, it's poisoned.
Read it to me. Just read.
It just
Hover
doesn't
over
say.
poison.
Yeah, it doesn't actually.
Oh, all right.
It
That's
just
fine.
says poisoned for 1 minute. So whatever poisoned is for 1 minute.
Do me a favor and pull and just at the top of the page where it has a search bar, type in poisoned and just give me a thing. That happens.
Oh,
I'm
there we
assuming Piranha wants to do the same sort of attack of opportunity before this all starts, like surprise attack.
So I'm just basically trying to stab this dude in the kidney or something that will get him to be
you
disabled.
could reach his kidney if you tiptoe and do it double-handed, while
Sure.
jumping.
Well, that's what I did.
How bad is he looking?
Ooh, look.
Ooh,
Migraine Boy redeemed advantage for Piranha. There you go. Thank you, Migraine Boy.
Thank you, Mega Boy! Ay, ay, ay! Okay, let's fucking play, baby! Okay, what the fuck are we doing? How bad is he looking?
As Stone Giant 3,
Yeah, the one with the most damage.
this is all happening at the same time. So you see Delphine jump up on, double-handed, trying to get as high as she can and stab this guy right in the kidney. And he screams in pain. You have no idea how bad he's hurt, but he's bellowing in pain.
I'm just fucking.
Can I use that
grooving.
distraction to take the chain away?
So were you attacking Stone
It's just
Giant
my
1?
reaction.
Because Stone Giant 1 has the chain.
Oh, well, I specifically said Stone
Yeah,
Giant
all right,
3
Stone Giant
has the
1.
chain, and you were like, yeah.
Nope, Stone Giant 1. So there you go. That's the one you hit.
Also, a poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks
There you go. Thank you.
for 1 full minute.
So
Okay.
Stone
I
Giant
didn't find
1.
that on D&D Beyond. I gave up, but I found it on Roll20.
All right.
Thanks, Google.
I will let you try to do that as an action to sort of sleight of hand it away from him, as
Okay.
on your turn when regular combat starts.
Sweet.
All right, Piranha, you're surprised, and then we'll move into regular combat.
Yes, I'm attacking this beast for sure, but also giants are my preferred foe. So I've
Yep.
got something going on here. I'm trying to find, maybe it's in my notes. Yes, when a larger creature. Okay, so if he tries to hit me and misses,
Mm-hmm.
I can use my reaction to attack immediately. So
Yep.
I get 2 attacks out the gate. Plus,
Exactly.
I don't know, what's my opportunity? With opportunity attacks, does that mean I get 3 attacks?
If he moves away from you, it's different. I'll let you know as we go.
Okay, I wanna shoot this beast.
Shoot him.
With my motherfucking
Just,
razors of
I'm assuming
archery?
with your bow.
Well, I have special arrows. My walloping arrows.
They're not any extra to hit. So just tell me if you're using them, and go ahead.
Oh, fuck it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use one on this fool. All
right, roll the hit.
Roll to hit. Okay, sorry.
That is
Okay,
a
that's a 17.
that is a hit.
Okay.
All right.
That's 12 damage.
He failed his dex check, and that walloping arrow slams him forward into the table, and he's face down in his ale right now.
Okay, now let's just, for the sake of the viewers here, let's just recap what that means. Because I know, you know, but just for the sake of the viewers. Okay, they've been knocked prone because they did not succeed on a DC 10 strength saving throw.
Oh, is it
Okay.
whatever? It was I rolled Constitution, but it's the same bonus they have for each one. So
Whatever, it's fine. Okay, and so now I get
a second
one more
attack,
or 2 more attacks? Okay,
one more attack, because he hasn't tried to hit you.
Let me look at Albert. So that was 03 or 01?
I'm assuming you attacked the same one that Dauphine attacked, trying to get the magical chain.
Right. Yes. So was that 01 or 03?
That was a 1.
It was supposed to be we said 03, but it turns out it was supposed to be 01. So
Yeah, I drew the line. That purple line from the cage to 01 is the chain.
Then I'm actually going to use I have 3 walloping arrows, I believe. I'm going to use a second walloping arrow to target 03.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that. To hit. That would be. Oh, it's a 15.
That is a miss.
Do I have anything because they're my favored foe or anything like that? Like,
I need to
you
ask
get a
you.
bonus.
Yeah, I need to ask. It should be taken into account, but
I mean, would it?
I don't
Is
know.
this app smart enough?
I gotta try to pull up your character sheet to find out. Campaigns. Why doesn't everybody roll for initiative? Because what's going to happen right after this is regular initiative, so just have that ready to go.
I got 7.
14.
I'm going into Piranha's character sheet. All right. Honor strike, action, combat. Giant killer. Attack. Features, bonuses. Okay. Favorite enemy. You have advantage in survival checks to track them, as well as int checks to recall information about them. Nothing for fighting them right now.
Are you sure that I'm not?
You have
just
giant
like
killer.
A yoked badass?
Yeah, it's got to try to hit you. Then you get a reaction to try to hit it back. That's why. That's what you've got.
Okay, so I'm fucked.
No, you hit the first one and you missed on the second arrow. Missing with an arrow happens. All right, now give me all your initiatives, and we're gonna go into regular.
Oh, do I roll initiative at advantage because of some?
I think you just do that
Arctic?
now. You just do that now.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
What is?
it was exactly the same.
All right. Dauphine got a 7,
Yeah.
and
I get a 14. Shazar's 14.
thank you. And Menredin. Menredin got a 17. Piranha, what did Piranha get? 10. Got
Is
it.
it just me or does the dude on the Crimson Bow box look like the Witcher?
Yeah, it was Soren.
Oh.
Senzen. What did Senzen get? Oh my god, poor Senzen.
I know.
Senzen
I rolled
got
a
a
2 and
2.
still got a 7.
All right.
Wah wah.
All right, we are moving into regular combat. So we are going to and I got to take 59. It is going to be Menredin first with one of your enemies, and then Shazara on deck. So Menredin is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 5, 10. Let's draw a little arrow. I don't think she's going to catch both with a lightning bolt, so she doesn't want to do that quite yet. Menredin is going to cast... Never mind. Menredin's going to cast Fireball.
Way to go, Minradin!
Woohoo!
Alrighty then. She's gonna cast it, and she's gonna center it. Where's she gonna center it?
Not on us. I mean, I don't know. It could depend on her mood.
Alright. She's gonna center it right there. She's basically fireballing the middle of the table.
Nice. I was gonna say, I have evasion. I'll be using that.
So, all right, Menardin rolls 27 for her fireball damage.
Whoa.
And let's see, dexterity save of 16. So, Stone Giant A rolls a 2 and takes, how much damage was that? 27. So, all right. So the one that Delphine stabbed looks pretty hurt.
Should be dead by now. My god. Die faster.
It's a giant.
Excuses.
All right, what
Seems like
is
they should work faster. That's all I'm
Right?
saying.
Agreed.
13, 14. So Stone Giant C is going to take 14. And Stone Giant B is going to take the full 30, 20, what is it? 27. All right, that is Menradin. Now we've got one of the Stone Giant. Stone Giant A is going to spend half his movement to stand up, and he turns around and looks down at this small thing that stabbed him. And he swings at Dauphine.
Oh no!
What is your AC, Madame?
18.
He rolled a 28. That club smacks you.
Is that an area of effect? Swing? Can I evade that?
It is not, but that club comes down on you for 29 damage.
Oh my god, ow. I scream in pain.
It takes a second attack at you
That's half my hit points, just so you know.
and hits with a 22.
Great.
And that's 15. You
Is
still
the
up?
First one? Yeah, barely.
Okay. We've got Shazara with Piranha on deck.
All right. Let's see. For my Slurpee Circle, as Hunger of Hadar is now called.
All right, Delphine gets a healing potion from Migraine Boy.
Oh, yay, thank you so much.
Go ahead and add it to your
Right
pack.
at the very first
Thank you,
opportunity.
I was trying to think of a way to like send Trixie with like a napkin full of good berries. Like, how am I gonna do that? on this turn? Thank you, my grand boy, for fixing that for me.
You are fantastic, and we love you.
We adore
Huzzah.
you. You're a fucking A+. A+.
So what's Shazara doing?
I would like to, if I can, cast Hunger of Hadar on these two, 1 and 3. 1 at a minimum, and 3 if I can fit him in the circle.
All right. How big is Hunger of Hadar?
30 feet?
30-foot radius?
Sorry, 20-foot radius for the blackness and bitter cold, and the noises can be heard 30 feet away.
You can probably fit them all in.
Oh, excellent. I'd like to fit them all in there.
So let's just, in our mind's eye, the table explodes in fire and then goes black as the void between the stars extinguishes the last of the fire and replaces it with chilling and bitter cold and the sounds of sucking and slurping tentacles.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the dinner party in Beetlejuice, but like less classy.
Let's classy dinner
Less
classy.
calypso. Less calypso music. Although, actually, canon. Shazara, can you tell me, is calypso music playing?
Sure, why not?
I could probably create some calypso music.
Prestidigitate or whatever.
Can I prestidigitize calypso music?
As a free action, sure. Right now, yes.
I was about to pull up and play something on
Come,
Spotify,
Mr.
but I realized our
Talent.
DM is an attorney, and he would have none of that if I started playing something on Spotify.
Well, not only that, but don't forget, folks. Like, aren't the viewers? Don't they hear music that we choose to ignore?
Exactly. Well, you guys can't hear it. Here, but I will stop it for a moment if you want to hold your phone up. Because they're not gonna ding us for that over your phone. I mean, we may get muted in the playback, but who cares? Come, Mr. Tally. Or we could have a little karaoke. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and me one go home.
That's terrible.
All right, are we doing this? Are we actually doing this? Are we actually fucking doing this?
Maybe
'Cause
you're
we're about to do this.
All right, that's Shazar's action. Piranha's up next, but Piranha is trying to find Calypso music, and then
She wants to find her own theme music, so give her.
Oh wait, don't they have to do something?
it's if they start their turn there.
Oh,
Why don't
okay.
you tell me, because you've got the spell up.
Yeah, you're right. If they start their turn in the area, they get 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage as milky,
Ew.
otherworldly tentacles rub against it.
Ew. I think she actually made it worse.
Yeah, I think she kind of did.
Milky acid tentacles. I feel like Benred
Like I need a bath. That's what I think.
Oh, and you know what I forgot? Eric has come to visit, so Eric is down here.
Yay, tentacles for everybody.
Yep, Eric is down here.
Party.
It's a tentacle party.
It's a tentacle party. Who could ask for more? Tentacle party. Leave your bodies at the door. Sorry.
Ella, give it up. It's a lost cause.
It is. I know. I'm
All
over
right, take
it.
your
I
action.
just, like,
Take your action.
who's the most damaged?
The one holding, yeah. Well, yeah, besides Delphine, the one that just clobbered Delphine for like 50 damage is...
Was Delphine able to get, she received the healing potion, she's about to be healed?
Well, she's got to take the action on her turn.
I have to take an action on my turn to do it.
Okay. Then I want to continue to hit the person, the individual who is most damaged.
All right. Go ahead and roll to attack.
Okay. I have 2-weapon fighting. Could I attack and drink a potion instead?
If you want to disengage, I will let you disengage and drink a potion.
Okay.
But you can't. I won't let you attack and drink the potion.
Well, I can take a bonus action on each of my turns to take the dash, disengage, or hide action regardless.
Oh, well then, yeah. So you could. Well.
I get 2 attacks.
But your action is either going to be attack or drink the potion.
16? Oh wait,
Okay.
no. Why is
So even though
no,
I get 2 attacks, I can't do 2 things.
No,
right?
because you're so good with your blades. It's not that you've made time longer. You haven't made time different.
Go help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual.
What was that?
That's the song that's playing.
What was that?
That's
I roll a 16 to hit for my first attack, and I get 2.
that is a miss.
Sponsor?
Yeah, is that like we were just sponsored?
No, that's the sound that plays in the space between the stars. It's all terrible commercials. It's hell.
It's not even Geico, for God's sake. It's Liberty Mutual. Like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. 1-800 cars for kids. That's what's coming out of the hole in the space between the stars.
All I can think about is, what is the movie, guys?
Shake, Sinora, shake your body line. Shake, Sinora, shake it all the time.
My attorney is not threatening me right now.
Oh my god. All right, and we're going to get...
Make it stop!
You're absolutely right, Migraine Board. Squirrel!
Okay.
All right, that second one is a hit. Piranha.
Oh, wait. What's the movie that has commercials on the radio?
Oh.
It's got Wesley Snipes in it. It's old.
Is it a Blade one?
No, it's not Blade.
No.
Is it maybe Demolition Man? What is the name of it?
I don't know. Probably Demolition Man, because there's a lot of tongue-in-cheek shit in that one.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it was Demolition Man.
All right, Piranha, that second one is a hit, so go ahead and roll damage. What am I missing? You're muted, by the way.
Of course she is.
Ella!
I said, of course I am. And
I know.
Of course she is. And it's like, this one
All right.
gets me.
Do you want to move at
Yeah.
all? Or are you just going to stay right there? I mean, you're perfectly fine to stay right there.
Yeah, I probably want to fucking move a little bit. I hit 13 damage. I missed my first. If they attack me, I'm gonna. It's just gonna hit back, but that's neither here nor there. So yeah, I think am I in striking range as far as I can tell?
You are. I mean, you don't know how fast they move, but I would move back if I were you. Why don't you move
Then,
back?
yeah, if the DM says I would move back if I were you, then I'm gonna do what the DM says.
Y'all get me in there.
Yeah.
All right.
Get me in there.
Slide.
All right.
Hey, come save us, Sinzin.
I'm ready.
Stone
We
Giant
need you.
And then
C is
Papa.
going.
Puppy.
Stone Giant C is going to come over here and try to take a swing at Menredin.
Oh man, you done fucked up, son.
Now everybody's pissed.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
They're all fucking bigger than.
All right.
Eric is gonna tentacle him to death now.
So that is
What a way to go.
18 points of damage on the first hit to Menredin. 18 damage. And the second hit is a miss, actually. It swings its club and just comes down on the ground as Menredin dodges out of the way. Delphine, Stone Giant B, then sends in them back to the order. Delphine.
I would like to disengage and drink my potion that the wonderful, wonderful chat person gave to me. I'm
Excellent.
very happy to have.
Show me where you're going.
Where am I? I'm just gonna back away. I don't know.
Like behind Piranha?
I'm gonna hide over here on this cage.
Got it. All right. Stone Giant B gets up and
Hey, wait, how do I use my potion?
just roll the dice and remove it from your inventory. Or just roll the die if you never put it in your inventory.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't put it in the inventory, so what do I roll there, Sad?
Healing potion? Basic healing potion? Here, hold on.
I don't know what kind of healing potion it was, or...
It is... Potion of healing. That would be 2d4 plus 2. And Stone Giant B is going to get up and... Oh, sorry. Didn't want to move that. That's what I wanted to
That
move.
is just really sad.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It can't reach anybody except for Menredin, unfortunately. Menredin's in trouble. Let's find out.
Whoa. Plus 2?
Wait,
Yes,
but
plus-
can he see her? Because he's blinded.
Oh, wait, hold on. 2 and 3.
They can't see anything.
Well, they can come out of it. So, but I didn't roll for damage for them.
No.
Telling you,
What-
one
what
should
am
be
I
dead
rolling?
by now.
What am I? Well, it might be dead on its turn. It hasn't had a turn since she cast it. But what am I rolling for creatures that start their turn in there?
2d6 cold damage.
2d6 cold damage. So, bloop bloop. $12. Yeah, 12 damage on both of them.
Woohoo!
So 12 damage. 12 damage. And it doesn't know where it's going, and it just sort of wanders around and makes its way out of the darkness. And that's where it ends its turn. Senzin!
Yes.
You're up.
Okay.
And then back to the top of the order.
I guess I got a dash to get in there.
Let's see.
Let's see, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can move diagonally.
Yeah, get me right in there.
Wow.
Yep.
Look at how good
All
you
right.
hit him.
There you go.
I
You are
am
in
going-
combat with Stone Giant 2 or 3,
being
whichever you want. You might want to go to
really.
2
You
and
hit
do
him
your
real good.
thing with Menredin protective stuff.
Yeah. All right. I'm in. All right. So I'm going to
Get some music up.
let's cast something. All right. I'm going to cast Branding Smite,
Ooh.
and I'm going to attack. I guess 3. And with my magical sword.
Do it.
16 to hit.
Doesn't matter, actually. Migraine Boy gave you a crit, so just roll damage.
Okay. So,
Thank you.
we
This
just
is-
have cat action right now. Come on, buddy. All
Hot,
right.
hot cat on cat action.
I hope not. Okay. So I have a lot to do here. So, okay.
I think this is the
I
first
have-
time we're seeing Senzin smite a giant with the giant killer sword.
All right.
awesome.
So I have
Love it.
to hit it normally. So 7, and then an extra 2d6 damage and a DC 15 strength saving throw.
All right. Well, it's a 14 damage because it was a crit.
Okay.
So 14 damage on
Then-
Storm Giant 3.
Then 2 of these, or unless you want to just double it.
That's
There.
fine.
I'll roll 2. Whatever, whichever. So 6 and a 3. So 9 from the sword.
18 more.
Then the smite,
Yep.
and that is another 2d6.
Yeah, when a paladin gets a crit on a smite, it's really awful for the DM anyway.
We're okay with it
Okay.
being off over the DM.
So another 10, right?
So
Or
another
just
10.
5. Okay.
Nope.
Then he has to do a 15 strength saving throw or fall down.
He is prone. Oh no, actually he got a 25. He has not fallen down.
Okay. Oh, don't I get 2 attacks?
Yes, you do.
All right, second attack. 12
That is a
probably
miss.
didn't hit. Okay.
All right, we are back to the top of the order with Menredin. So, Menredin just takes just a little hop, step, jog to the, to her. Whoop, there she is. Sorry, I gotta get the character. Just a little step to her left, and she notices that Storm Giant 2 and 3 are right in line with each other. And gleefully casts a lightning bolt.
And does she?
Gleefully. And of any character I've ever seen, Menredin is the one who would most gleefully cast a lightning bolt.
As soon as I just take the temperature of the room, if I may, and if I may not, totally fine. I'm going to dive the fuck out of the way of this. I know. I am crucially just instructed on the nuances of this individual's psycholatry.
Psycholatry?
Psycholatry.
Oh my god, just shoot something!
All right, so 35 damage. So Storm Giant D has to do a dexterity saving check. Saving throw. All right, it makes it so it takes half of 35, which would be 15, 18, rounded up. And then Storm Giant B fails its saving throw and takes all 38. Oh, if you could see how many hit points that has left, it would make you chuckle.
Would it though? Or would it
Yeah.
make us cry?
It would really make you chuckle. All right, that is Menriden's turn, and we've got Stone Giant A, and then Shazara and Piranha on deck. So I will roll to see how much damage it takes from the Sucking Void Beyond the Stars. $12 damage. It is still alive.
That's true.
All
Are they
right.
still on the first
Sir?
one?
What do you mean?
Sorry, my thing froze.
However,
There it goes. Yep.
you see some motion from inside the cage. Zephyros is now awake.
Zephy, buddy!
I'm gonna pick that lock as soon as he wakes up.
He gets a plus 12, and he just rolled a 23, and he has yanked on the chain. And Stone Giant 1 is now being strangled by Zephyros.
Nice.
Oh. A+, but.
All right. And Stone Giant, he's going to try to break free. 17. So you got a 23 versus Zephyros's plus 8. What did I get? 16 plus 8. No, Zephyros is holding him. Stone Giant A did not break free. Shazara is up.
Alright, and he's already injured, correct?
He looks pretty hurt.
Oh, I think I'm going to point my finger at him.
What is the range on Eldritch Blast?
Oh, wait, no, I'm not Eldritch Blasting. How far away am I? I might be too far away. Can I move?
You can move 30 feet. You are... Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. I drew a
what
big
happened?
purple line across the room. What I wanted to do is this. Shazara is 65 feet away from Storm Giant 1. You can move 30 feet, and you'll be 35 feet away.
I want to move just like 10 feet, maybe.
So basically, I just want to get within 60 feet of him.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm gonna point my finger at Stone Giant 1, and I'm gonna go all creepy and try to hit him with Toll the Dead.
Okay, roll.
And because he's missing hit points, if it works, he would take 1d12 necrotic damage.
You got it. What is the save?
The save is, oh gosh, let me see. Where is it? Wisdom 16.
He fails. Roll for damage.
All right, and this is one of the things that doesn't work with like my level. And why can't I get it to work at all? Hold on.
There you go.
8.
8 damage. He looks out to be on death's door. Still alive, but on death's door.
Oh wait, but isn't he supposed to take 1d12?
He did, and he was...
Oh, he already did. Okay.
Yeah, and he's yanked out of it, and he's being strangled by Zephyros right now.
Okay.
Piranha is up, and then Stone Giant C, and then Delphine.
Oh wait, no, he's supposed to take 2d12, but it didn't work.
From
Toll the Dead.
Oh, it rolled 2d8 instead? Oh, you
Yeah.
rolled the other one.
Did I roll the wrong thing? That's my bad.
That's okay. Let's just add 6 to that. He is still alive, but at that store.
Okay.
All right. Piranha.
Who is looking the worst for wear?
A and C. Sorry, 1 and 3 both look like they're on death's door. Like, Senzin almost cut this guy's arm off, and Stone Giant 1 is been stabbed, is poisoned, and Zephyros is strangling him.
Okay, so then I'm gonna. Is there anybody hanging off of SG3? Do I have a clear shot?
You've got a clear shot. I mean, he's literally 15 feet taller than everybody else.
Oh, I'm gonna do that one. That'll be a 17.
That is a hit.
And that would be a 9 damage.
Stone Giant A falls to the ground, dead.
All right.
The chain is now slack on the floor, and Zephyros is literally tugging on it, ripping this giant's arm off to get the chain off his wrist.
All right.
Piranha,
So
you've got a
Zephyros-
second shot.
Zephyros now has control of his own chain. He is in charge of his own destiny. He's good?
As far
Am
as
I
you can
certain?
tell.
Am I certain?
I mean, you don't know what the effect of him having it is, but it looks like that giant is definitely dead. Stone
Okay,
Giant.
within
yeah,
within the scope of my abilities.
exactly.
All right, who is the next motherfucker who's on death's doorstep, and how can I deliver him?
Stone Giant 3 looks like he's on death's doorstep as well.
Let's bring him around. 25.
That's a hit. Doesn't matter. Your bonus kills him. You don't even have to bother rolling. He's at 1 hit point.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Piranha lets loose an arrow. It thunks directly into its temple, and it just look at you and just falls over. Almost hits Senzin on its way down.
How fucking dare? How rude. Absolutely not. My gentleman caller? Nah. My paramour? No.
Delphine is up.
All right. Damn. Why does it keep freezing? There we go. So I'm gonna pick the lock on the cage. I'm just trying to move myself to what I believe to be the front of the cage is.
That's exactly it right there. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. And Zephyros says, "My little friends, thank you. If you can open this door, I won't have to rip his arm off."
I got a 20.
You click, and the door opens. And he walks out, and he literally walks up to the guy, and instead of ripping the arm off, twists, and the hand comes off at the wrist.
Ew. Yummy.
All right. Stone Giant B.
Craftsmanship. That is, yeah, craftsmanship.
He sees which way the wind is blowing, and he dashes to here. Senzin, you're up. Actually, Senzin and Menredin get attacks of opportunity. Go ahead, Senzin.
Okay. Oh, yes.
All right.
Oh,
I think you
okay.
should. Yeah, I'm assuming you're smiting again, huh?
Oh, yes. All right, let's do this. So,
That's 20 there.
20 damage there. Then, okay, cat in the way. And then this is the giant slayer part.
Yep.
6 and 2. And then another, we gotta smite him. So. And 6 and 3. Is he alive?
How you want to do this?
He tries to run and sends in turns and just sort of like whips the sword across and slices his midsection, and he sort of splits in twain and falls down.
The first half falls to the floor at Menredin's feet, and the other half falls to the floor at yours. And that is the end of combat with 3 stone giants.
Yay!
Okay, straight up, immediately, Piranha rushes over to take a gander down the hallway where she casts silence. Like, her reflexive thing is that she wants to raid the corpses, obviously. But first of all, like, she knows that she casts silence. She's not sure if everybody else knows. She wants to go and make sure that, like, nobody's, like, sneaking down or taking a sneaky peek. So, stealthily.
There does not appear... I mean, this entire combat took about 12 seconds.
Yeah. Okay.
Right? There was a fireball and a lightning bolt cast, but it only took about 12 seconds.
Okay.
So there is no one...
You
You do not see anyone coming down the spiral staircase or the hallway.
I ask.
Zephyros he's got the chain. Now he's got it in his hands, and he snaps it off of his neck, smiles and thanks his little friends, and snaps his fingers, and he is again clothed in his robes and finery, and his hair is immaculately coiffed. He looks very much the same, except there's murder in his eyes. He's ready to fuck some shit up.
We saw your tower here and thought it would be a safe space, but turns out no.
Hey Zephyros, just FYI. I know you're not feeling yourself super hard, but like, just now, look, the glow up, you were killing it before, you're killing it now, you're gonna kill them all, I bet, and I'm so here for it, but just so you know, you were fucking smoking fire through every iteration. Like, we loved it for you, babe. We love this for you. You looked fucking fire as shit. We loved this. You look so good.
Okay,
he thanks you and says, I hid some risky whiskey away for you, my dear.
I thought you might have, baby. Oh, girl. Oh, so glad we're hanging out again.
Why are you here? I thank you, but why are you here?
Why not, baby?
We are here because, well, for one, we saw that your tower was there, and we were puzzled as to why it was seemingly surrounded by other towers and things that didn't belong to you, and the city, or the townsfolk down below, said they had been enslaved by the terrible people up here in this castle, and that didn't sound like you, so we had to investigate. Plus, we were also informed that their children have been taken as slaves.
Oh, that's terrible.
We are here to save both you and the children.
The children are a pretty big deal for us.
I understand.
And also, we spoke to the Oracle recently, and we're trying to save the world, but, right now it's mostly just you and children.
He takes a step back. You spoke to the Eye of the Allfather?
Is that who we spoke to?
Yeah, we had a good chat.
It was.
I feel
we all
I
asked
feel actually
questions.
solid.
We had questions. There was a lot of questions asked and some answers given.
The Eye led you here? Why did the Eye lead you here?
Why did the Eye lead us here, Seth? I don't know. If you tell me, I will relay that to the giants.
Menredin pipes up and says, "We're looking for a magical conch, a magical shell."
Oh.
And Zephyros says, well, I have that right upstairs.
Oh, that figures.
I wonder why my scrying didn't reveal this. There are many intruders we must take care
Vanquish.
of.
Intruders.
Would you like to help?
Absolutely.
Hondo P. I'm just curious, like, how many magical shells are there? Like, are you sure that this one is, like, yours? Or, like, I don't know, is it, like, kind of like macaroni art that you could bring some? Like, I don't know.
Well, ever since my wife died, I've held on to it. It is, I guess I'm the Cloud Giant Thane now. So yes, there are only 6 of them.
Oh, well, fucking tight, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for including us in that. I love that.
Well, thank you. Would you small folk like to take care of the vampire or the dragon?
Oh, the vampire. Definitely not the dragon.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know.
I'm not actually sure.
I'm not sure.
We could, I suppose, do it together, but the castle may take off before then.
Do either of them or you know anything about this potion called... It's a potion that I've heard from, like, the sort of agricultural lands, the more, the more... I've heard it called a sourdough starter. Have you ever heard of such a potion? And do you think you can help me? Because I've heard that it's magical in that it's magical, but it's like a human magic in that it can really create multiple loaves from one batch, but it really, like, you feed it almost like you feed
you're looking
a
for the
creature.
bitch. The bitch is in the pantry.
Sounds like a bitch, but I'd love her anyway.
I learned, by the way, out of character, I learned that from my friend who's actually a chef that it's literally called the bitch.
Yeah,
It's called a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
starters about that. For
So-
good reason.
So yes, my little friends, you are welcome to some of my bitch, if you help me retake my castle.
And also,
See, that's great. So,
I mean,
do
yeah,
you
we're
know
into
anything
that.
about the vampire? Do you know which one of them is stronger? Because I'm not real sure about our ability to face a dragon by ourselves.
I would strongly encourage you to. Well, maybe we don't have to face either. Shall we try to? I'm not very stealthy, and he's just talking to himself at this point.
We can
guess-
make you stealthy. Piranha can make you quieter.
What do you say your like general volume is? Like, what is your like general like? How much space do you take up? Would you say?
I mean, the earth literally does shake when he walks. He's 30 feet tall.
I think I've got 10 yards.
That's a really nice way to ask how much somebody weighs.
Yeah, how much space do you take up? That was quite.
Yeah.
I feel like if you like hold me at the center of your being, I can cast like, look, maybe we want to like bond a little bit. Maybe we want to like read some books together, or like really like get to know each
We
other.
don't have time for that.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, at the end of the day, like if you just sort of clutch me at the center of your being, if I cast the spell, I think that the radius of it will encompass your person, because you're very large and you're very
He says
big.
we can try that. Sure, I would be happy to try that. But be ready to fight if it does not work.
All right. So let's
Yeah.
do that. Cast your spell.
This feels like a relationship, and I really don't feel like I'm ready for this all of a sudden. But okay, yeah, let's find out. God
All right.
damn, what have I signed myself?
Why
up
don't we
for?
take a moment? It's a little early, but I think maybe we should end a little early because I don't want to start another combat tonight.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
And
it's done.
do you guys want to loot the bodies? Because I know you actually mentioned it.
Yes, we do. Oh my god! I want
We would also just like you to deposit that stuff on our character sheet.
Really? Really?
Sorry.
I feel like I'm sugaring all of these NPCs, and I feel like I should be paid for this.
It was your decision. No one asked you to.
All right.
I don't know.
Menredin looks up at the table, and on the table is sort of a kettle. And the kettle, she says, is glowing magic.
Oh wow! It's a magic kettle. Piranha, it's a magic kettle.
And in the and also on the giants are the total of about 400 gold pieces and 20 gems.
Sensen's keeping track of this, right? Do I need to?
Can you write that down, Sensen?
What? Are we allowed to? Are we allowed to raid those from the giants? Like that's on their person. Is that ours? That
It
just
is,
belong
we
to
killed
us?
them.
Absolutely, and
Oh, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead.
yeah, and
Okay,
Zephyros
never mind.
makes it
JK,
very
JK.
clear that you can take whatever you'd want from these as long as you help him retake his castle. He's quite angry.
How aggressive is he about that? Like, is he like making it weird?
He is not making it
no,
weird.
You guys can take. You can take anything.
I
like,
think-
you can take literally.
No,
like,
he's not
literally.
making it
I'm
weird.
telling you,
just take his tea.
Anything.
Nope, he is not making it weird.
He's not making it weird. Okay.
He is not making it.
Neither am I.
Piranha is making it
Neither
weird.
am I. Piranha is making it weird. Neither am I. No, neither am I. Nobody. I just.
Will Piranha ever make it weird?
No.
Have we ever been in a bar or a tavern and had Piranha make it weird?
No, never.
I just rolled my MAC lipstick about it, and Piranha did not make it weird.
And I mean, it's just taken a turn for the worse when Sensen puts on his palette, his shades. So.
What was that, honey?
Oh, Sense is about to come and clean up my fucking mess.
We need some money clarification, sir.
All right, so I said about 400 gold pieces and 20 gems. Delphine may have to check for those. You can do it now or later.
I can do it now because we'll probably forget later.
Yes. Why don't you give me what would that be for valuation? I think that would be I think that's probably a straight up intelligence check.
Alright. 19.
All right. No, they're worth about 4 or 5. They're about somewhere between 4,000 and 5,000 gold pieces.
Nice.
Diggity shit.
Yeah.
Are we taking the kettle?
Yes.
Yes.
Menardin's
we
like,
are.
she's literally sitting there holding the kettle like, yes, we're taking the kettle.
I'm not taking the kettle away from it.
She's holding it like it's the One Ring.
She's holding it like a little kid
Why
holds up.
shouldn't I take this?
Yeah.
kettle? Why not?
Look, Piranha is taking it and cheersing out the door. Like, hey, look, you see that I'm cheersing you with this, so if you're not saying anything, you're clearly consenting. I'm toasting you as I leave. That means that you say yes.
There you go.
That is,
All right.
That is,
Let us, we'll come back to this scene next week. And I think it's time for confessionals. Who wants to go first? Every week, madame.
Okay.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go.
All right.
I think
Was that-
Piranha should go. She seems tired.
oh, I'm tired and I have to pee very badly, but I want to hear literally anybody else's.
I know.
before I have to give mine.
Oh, okay.
All right. So was that a Senzen I heard?
Yeah.
That's a Sensen.
You do it, Sinzin.
All right. Senzen confessional. Take one. Let me fix your face cam and off you go.
Whoa.
There you go.
All right, so I'm gonna make this brief. I felt fucking badass today. I've been wondering, about that sword, and I felt the very might of the gods through my massive arms and into that massive sword. And I took care of the problem and protected my friends, and I'm on a bit of a high right now. I'm not gonna lie. I try not to revel in these earthly desires, but I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty pumped right now. So.
All right. That's awesome. Yes. Senzen basically cut a giant in half tonight and is kind of hard about it.
Piranha?
Delphine.
Piranha?
Oh, wait. Hold on. To Piranha next?
Shit.
I don't, do I want to know?
It's all right.
Do I want to know? There we go. Piranha.
What is she doing?
She's trying not to laugh.
Broke her.
Okay, Sensen. Okay. Clearly I don't see your confessionals, but oh my stars and fucking garters. Oh. Which lord do you follow again? Whichever. Good, that one. Holy hell. Yeah, tonight has been quite something. We have been through some shit. We have honestly really just sort of done some stealthy scoping things out. It hasn't been like the biggest, craziest night. I would say that a lot of things have been going on with Piranha in terms of her personal life, in terms of Trixie, writing messages back and forth and like figuring things out and like, I don't know, just some challenges. It's like, you guys are watching Game of Thrones, but she is playing like, I don't know,
Checkers?
Checkers? I'm trying to think of like, what's the teen version? Like,
She's reading Teen Beat.
yeah, she's like Tiger Beat. She's like Tiger Beat, while y'all are like fucking Zootopia. I don't know. Fucking A. In any case,
She's already gotten into the risky whiskey. We can tell.
it's been pretty fucking tight where Piranha is concerned because she's not getting hit up that hard, and things are pretty cool. So yeah, Piranha is good. A+, A+ from her vantage. Yay!
Awesome. All right, Delphine.
So, Delphine's perspective is that it was a pretty busy day. We killed some hill giants, and I'm really excited about rescuing our friend, because I was really worried that he was going to betray us or something, and we were going to find out that this really cool dude we liked was actually like the big bad evil person, and I'm super happy that we could rescue him instead of that being the case. Tried to climb some ice, and that clearly failed. We obviously struggle to make decisions. I feel like as a party, we did great tonight, but I do feel like we could be better about making some decisive actions to move forward. Just possibly every stone does not need to be turned over. But I mean, other than that, it's been great. I'm still dying. I should remember to heal myself later. But
Yes. How many? Just out of curiosity, what was your lowest hit point total tonight?
I think it was like 8. It was not pretty.
Okay. All right, Shazara.
Alrighty. Oh, what did Shazara learn tonight? A lot of things for what it's not really a night that was involved a lot of Shazara's stuff, but I would say that Shazara's really happy that she can fight from far away, because my gosh, I did not want to get anywhere near any of those stone giants. So throwing Slurpee circles from across the room seemed like a really good way to go. So yay for that. And whole due respect for Piranha with the creepy, foggy, hiding in the shadowy stealth
that was like
thing. And yeah, I mean, I feel like we've got kind of dissimilar styles, but you know, she was like talking my language today with that like creepy, foggy stuff. And
Love that.
and I would say that you know, I think we did really well as a party, but sometimes I think we rush into things too much. We need to come up with plans that are a little more, maybe have more elements to them, because I feel like sometimes, you know, maybe we're a little too simplistic in our thinking, and we need to mix it up a little more. Make sure that all of our bases are covered.
Killing me.
All right, and Menriden's confessional is, I got the lightning bolt, the stone giant.
And a tea kettle.
and she's literally holding it like a little kid holds a pumpkin Halloween thing full of candy.
Awesome.
All right, that is our game tonight. We'll be back next week, and next week we will perhaps clear out the castle of Zephyros and make our way to the court of the Storm King with a magical conch shell. Who knows? That said, promo stuff. Ella, you want to promo OnlyFans? I will promo my Magic stream. Anybody else got anything they want to promo? Go ahead, Ella, then we'll move around.
Okay, so I am no longer selling OnlyFans. I have signed with a new company. They are super tight. They are called Unlocked, UNLOCKD.me. So Unlocked, but without the E. You can just go to my link tree. It's just, you find it on my Twitter. If you're a consumer, it doesn't matter. If you're a performer, sign up through my link. But they're really cool, and they actually give a shit about sex workers, and they're really nice, and they have integrity, which is so cool to find in a company.
Imagine that.
So much. I know. And they're like, hi, we actually give a shit about what sex workers think. Can we hire you so that you can tell us? And it's like,
awesome.
Yes, you can. So, UNLOCKD.me/Ella Darling. Just find it on my social media.
Will there be a $6.66 tier?
Yes, sir, there fucking will be.
Awesome.
Because Hail Satan.
Excellent.
This is Baphomet.
I love it.
That's
All right.
right.
Let me do Coven MTG. We stream Magic the Gathering on Thursdays and Sunday nights. We have a blast. Perhaps one of these days we can get BJ to come play with us on the stream.
Yeah, maybe. I gotta get an extra camera or something. I don't know.
You just get one that points down at the table. It's easy. Well, I'll help you with it.
Not this
and
table.
yeah, and I do that law thing. If you need an IP attorney, yada yada yada. BJ, you got anything going on you want to talk about?
Wait, what?
BJ, do you have anything going on you would like to talk about, like Kickstarters or?
I actually think for once the Kickstarter that I was a part of just ended, and I don't have anything going right now. So no. That's strange. I have things, but they're just like this close to being announced and just not available yet. So nothing new. You can always check me out on Facebook at BJ Hensley1 and Twitter at BJ Hensley2 or Instagram, which I mostly put that I have at BJ Hensley3.
The 3.
Because that's the only way I can remember them.
All right, and I will leave you all with this image.
That's awesome. Woohoo!
All right, have a good night, everybody. We will see you all next week, and take care. We'll be off in a 5, a 4, a 3, a 2.